Okay, so session one. We just arrived in Corinthia, which is the main city of Silk Meadow, which is the home of the Guild of the Strangers, which is the guild that we are part of before this campaign started, which we have just recently left officially working from the Strangers. Um, we just got back from rescuing Priscilla, who is Poppy's mentor. Uh, Priscilla has a somewhat mysterious and dark history. And so Poppy and Arastelle had a conversation with her about it, which ended with Arastelle threatening Priscilla if she ever hurt Poppy. Um, Priscilla's past included torture and murder and, you know, all sorts of great things. Um, while this was going on, Zovril was tending to his greenhouse and out on the town to get supplies when he was attacked by people in black cloaks. Um, he was almost taken down, and upon reuniting with Arastelle, he discovered that um, Arastelle had been told by Jacob, who is the leader of the Strangers currently, that there is a contract out for uh, basically our demise. Um, it has rough pictures but no names of Zovril, Poppy, and Arastelle, and was sent out by a organization that we have learned is called the Eclipse. We don't know a ton about the Eclipse except that they mostly occupy and work in the western part of Arcadios, and that they are a pretty, I don't want to say big, but they're scary people. Um, so
Did you say that
we
the contract said a life for a life?
Yes, the contract said a life for life. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's think that's pretty much the gist of the first session. Um, so second session, uh, we found, or we went to talk to Anarch, who is a leader of a thieves slash assassin guild, some sort of underground organization, um, who is currently sort of allied with us because we have a contract with him. But either way, he helped warn us about the eclipse and said that he would not be taking on the contract to kill us. And he had informed us that the organization of people with the Black Cloaks that attacked Zovril were called the Black Cloaks. He also implied that they were kind of lower thieves and they're just not a very well-run organization. Kind of more thugs and like drug dealers than like an actual scary mafia or anything. And told us that there's a warehouse on the other side of the city, um, and that they paid off guards to kind of be able to operate um, without any interference. So Poppy and Aristelle and Zovril decided to just kind of mosey on up to the warehouse that was given to us in the description, and things didn't go well. We tried talking, and they did not want to talk to us. Ended up taking us underground in the warehouse and basically telling us that they were going to bring us to their boss, the person that had put the contract out on us, who turned out to be a lord, Lord Thomas Sevros, um, who is a pretty well respected member of Corinthia. And during this process, we realized that the negotiations were going nowhere, so we had to fight our way out, killing 2 people or just the one?
Three.
3 people. Um, and capturing a few others. And pretty much ended with that and finding a whole lot of information in the office that we were being held in that included ledgers and all sorts of stuff, tying them to Lord Sevros and Sevros to the Farhate. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we ended up. And we were on our way back to the guild to talk to Jacob and have him help us get everything cleaned up for the warehouse because there was drugs, including stardust, which is made from the blood of currentborns, which is what Arastelle is, which we had encountered in the previous campaign. It's real bad. It's real disgusting. Horrible stuff that is connected to the Farhaven League. And so we are going to try to figure out more information about this Lord Sevros and get the guild cleaned up and try to figure out what our next course of action is. Oh, and we also got some great wine for Jacob that we took from the warehouse.
Did you mention Brawl Prashiri?
I did not. Thank you.
Mhm.
But I do have that note. Yes. Baral Pashiri, who is a Pinzari prince. Pinzari Isles off to the west of Arcavios. That we have had not good run-ins with in the past. Has been sending shipments of the the drugs and other goods to this warehouse, so they are connected to this whole organization as well. I don't know. Did I miss anything else?
Yeah, I think you missed something. You'll get your inspiration point if you can say the name of the wine.
Coteau de Bordeaux.
Le Coteau de Bordeaux? Yeah, Couteau.
I think that's a second inspiration, actually.
I think
I'll
that's
take
2
three.
inspirations. Yeah,
It's not. You didn't say it like a true Frenchman. It's Coteau de Bordeaux. Yeah, gotta have it. But hey, you still get your inspiration, Ethan. Thank you for the recap. It was a long one, but as I said, when we were muted, session 1 and 2 kind of goes hand in hand. So I think that was a good idea to make a longer recap for this. And yeah, last time we ended up with you guys getting out of the Black Cloak's warehouse. You brought back some stuff with you, notably the Coteau de Bordeaux. And I believe your goal was to go back to Jacob right now, correct?
Yeah.
Good. So back to Jacob it is. You go through town. Nothing happened really on your way there. I'll be honest, I don't quite remember what time of day it was. I don't know if you can enlighten me. I know it wasn't night.
No, it was probably like afternoonish because we went to a narc's place in like the beginning of the day, and then we traveled over to the warehouse after that. So early afternoon, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
I agree.
So
yeah, that sounds right.
Somewhere in the afternoon. So yeah, you just traveled through town again. No, nothing really happened, as I said. It's end of day. There's a lot of people, obviously, but that's pretty much it. You have no trouble getting back to the guild house, where Jacob is. I assume you'd find him in his office also.
Yeah. I think that puppy would start it off by going, "Hey, Jacob."
Last time you spoke with him, I believe last time you used sending?
Yes, and we
Yes.
have Teo and Lenny with us.
Oh yeah, you do have to.
What did we do with Andrew?
Turned him into the guards.
Did we maybe bring him? Well, maybe we could just bring all 3 of them and then have Jacob turn Andrew into the city guards.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? Okay.
Can also
Sure.
just tie him up in the basement and keep him there. I don't know.
True.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They had
to
a
me.
room full of ropes and shackles and stuff, so this can hold a person.
Seems a little bit mean, but
I mean, they're the ones with the torture room.
I guess it's possible that he could have like fled on our way over to the guild house, so maybe it would have made sense to like tie him not in the torture room, but maybe in like that common area to pull.
Okay.
We'd also had set the spell alarm on the trap door of the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. So you would know if someone takes it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you brought 2 person with you, which are
Teo and Lenny.
Theo and Lenny. All right. So yeah, you get to the guild house. Let's go back to Poppy, I guess.
Yeah, last time we
as
talked
you-
to him was through sending.
As you enter
It was more like
Jacob's
a
office.
message that we like. Wasn't it like a message that
No,
we did like a
because
drive-by?
I sent him a sending message asking him if he needed people to work.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
As you
okay,
left.
that's right.
Yeah,
And he was like,
he's
oh, la la
partially
la.
aware. Yeah, normal French stuff. Oh la la. Starts in an R. An R. Sorry. So, yeah, you do enter his office, I assume, unless you knock and wait, but doesn't sound Poppy at all.
Oh, I would knock, but I think Poppy went in first.
I'm
so-
pretty sure I just opened the door. Hi, Jacob. We're back. As I'm bloodied and tattered up. So
You didn't use
No-
prestidigitation?
no
You went through
Presti
the
on
entire
this?
town? You went through the entire town being so gross?
I don't have Presto on Poppy, nor Mending.
Arastelle has both.
One of my few characters that don't have Presto.
Yeah, Arastelle has both. It's fine.
Perfect.
She would
Well,
have done it.
I'm still mentally bloodied, so like I
Okay.
still have cuts and scrapes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Yeah, he will stand up, come and greet you in his very large office. Look at the 2 persons with you. And who are these? They're the ones? They're the...
Yeah, this is Teo and that's Lenny. They were helpful with trying to investigate the place. They answered our questions. Lenny seems like he's good at just labor work. Teo seems like the smartest of the group.
And you believe we can trust them?
They laid down their arms when the battle was turning in our favor.
All right. If you don't mind, can they can wait in the they can wait downstairs. They can wait in the bar. I'm sure
Are you-
Garrett will serve them well for now. I'll have to think this through, obviously.
I think that's a good idea.
So we took them down.
I assume this is after the 2 of them left, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, I assume someone escorts, or he calls for Garrett, and Garrett escorts them down. Actually, there's what's her face? What's the wizard's name?
Assistant Bell, I think.
Linissa.
Linissa.
I guess he can ask Linissa to watch over them. Once there's only 4 of you in his office. So what happened? What did you do?
We went to go talk to them, and they took us into their base, and we tried to reason with them and negotiate as any good person would do. And when they disagreed, we killed their leader.
It wasn't just disagreeing, though. He
They-
was full out trying to kill us,
Mhm.
and he said he was going to kill us. So it was
Yeah,
technically a defense.
they
that
were
we
going to send
fought.
us to the eclipse. They had a letter with our faces on it, the same one that was given to Arastelle.
All right.
So yeah,
And these 2 are the last members of this group, or?
No.
one of them is not necessarily really sure of what was going on there. He just did what he was told, and so he might just be a good bar back. But the other person is good with like potions and alchemy and stuff, so we figured he might be a good person to put to use since we lost our alchemist. Up to you though.
I'll have to vet
he-
them. That's for sure.
He had said that there's also 20 other people in the city that are with the black cloaks. They just weren't at the warehouse at the time.
But I
Oh,
guess
and
we
there's
can
one
get
other
the.
person tied up at the warehouse.
D'accord. So, do you have any information on this warehouse? Should I? I guess we can send people there.
Should we
Um,
send the guard, like the city, city guards that are not, whatchamacallit, corrupted
Corrupt.
over there, or send your own people? Like, I don't know.
Did you tell Jacob you had like documents on?
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
No.
Okay. Well, I do know some people in the guard that I trust, so I assume I
Okay.
can look this up with them.
If you have a map of whatever side of the city that was, if you have a map, I can show you which warehouse it was.
Oh, sure, certainly. Obviously, I have plenty of maps of the place.
Oh, and you can choose what to show the guards as well, and open up the bag of holding and pull out like folders of documents that have been placed. We got a lot of information from them
You
and
will
all of their records.
you will look at them just like look at the stack, just take it and just like I guess not flip it, but let it
Yeah.
fall down. Like you'd go like oh la la. Sure, and you look a little bit more at them, like more thoroughly. So there's I think there's plenty of information in there.
Well, we found out that the person that gave this group the Eclipse contract is actually Thomas Sevros. And not only that, looking through their accounting, he's been selling them Stardust.
See,
He's
So-
completely different than what people thought him to be.
I've met this old man once. He was agreeable. He was a good man. You think he's behind all of this?
It's all here.
Yeah, the documents suggest that. I mean, there's definite ties, but it wouldn't be easy to go after somebody that's pretty well respected in this city.
I've been on here for less than a year, but I can tell you that in any country, a man of his stature, well, can just send the guard. They're not gonna care. Even though they're not paid or corrupt or whatever, this Sevros man, he's well known. He's a noble, and from what I know, he was a military officer. Long career. I'll be honest, unless the Queen signed any document, I don't think you'll see any officials in there.
So we have to go to the Queen then.
Sure, she never returned my letter, so... That's a joke, I don't send letter to the Queen.
Oh.
But I doubt she'll return them, anyway.
Oh, right. You probably need this for all the hard work you're going to be doing. And Poppy will bring out one after another each bottle of wine from the case and just put them on his desk and keep going until they're all out.
We brought you a gift.
You found this in the warehouse. He'll take a bottle, obviously, look at it, like... Huh. Well. See, there's something positive out of this.
See?
We have
We
a
had
good
to
one.
give you all of the hard work and bad news first, and then we gave you this to make it easier.
Do you know about the theory of the sandwich? Like you give out good information, then a bad one, and then you end up with the good one.
We didn't have any other good information besides this.
Well, that's a shame. At least there's 12 of them, I guess.
Oh, so I could have started with like 6 of these ones, then we could have given you the bad information, then I could have given you 6 more as a surprise.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying?
I'm not sure it would have worked, but yeah,
Oh,
for next
okay.
time we can try that.
Okay, I'll keep that noted.
For now, the best I can offer you. Well, obviously, I'll go see with the guard. I'll look around. But as I said, as for Sevros, I doubt there's much we can do. Not at least in a short time span.
But we have.
Arastelle, what if because people know where we're at here and people know us, what if we let Jacob work on this for a little bit and try to get information on have him get information about where that lord is getting his information from, and we skip that lord altogether and go after the people who are sending him the Stardust. You know what I mean? His contact. And we go to Strixhaven because we really need to.
If I may offer an alternative.
What's that?
Well, obviously, this would not be part of any book of the strangers, but you can go and meet them yourself.
You mean
Sure, this would...
assassinate him?
No. Talk with... What? Oh, help me. Zovril, help me on this one.
Arastelle,
This...
What?
It's a lot easier to get information from the living.
I said speak with him. Talk to him. Talk. It's... I'm sure you can convince him. You're all capable. Well... Adventurers, strangers, people.
Convince him of what?
Tell you. It will be much faster.
I mean, if we lead from our hearts, right?
This sounds like deja vu, Poppy.
And we got out of it this time, too. If anything, we end up killing him, like the last guy.
I would suggest against killing him, though.
Right, he's a lord. We can't really do that.
There's a big
why-
difference between killing scum and Lord.
I mean, what's gonna
Ability-
stop?
Huh?
What's gonna stop the same thing from happening to us? We go there. He wants us dead for the eclipse. I'm sure, even if he's not necessarily capable at his age, he's gotta have somebody there.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, he already wants you dead. He's the one who paid the Black Looks. It won't change that.
And you're okay with that? Was kind of expecting you to be against this rash behavior.
As long as it's not in any books of the strangers, I'm fine with it. I don't think things will solve themselves if we just wait. Especially if we wait for the guard and bureaucracy. Because bureaucracy is the enemy of time. Probably the enemy of Poppy. Would not be surprised if you have nightmares of bureaucracy, honestly. You should.
Of what?
Documents. This, and he picks the pile you put on his desk. You should be afraid of this.
So this is how it becomes a horror one-shot. Gotcha, okay, understood.
Poppy's enemy was just introduced.
Bureaucracy.
Becoming a secretary and dealing with
The government.
bureaucracy and documents. No, please, it's my worst enemy.
You have to fill all these
Documents.
TMS reports by the end of the day.
Oh, not EOD.
But no, as I said, I believe maybe this would be best.
I'll think on it.
Yeah, I want a good night of sleep before we go over there because I won't be able to take them on if we do try to get captured again. Or if they try to capture us, rather.
Okay.
Well, if this Sevros sent these thugs after you, I doubt there's anything to fear now. If he went this low, I'm pretty sure he won't send anyone better at you.
Do we have any? Well, we know that he gave one of the hits to the other guild, the one that we have a coin for.
Mm-hmm.
So, what other organizations are in this city?
You know that
would do things like that?
the Eclipse sent the it to Anarch and his organization. Anarch didn't tell you.
Okay.
Didn't tell you it was Sevros.
I thought that they sent the Eclipse sent it to Sevros, and Sevros sent it out to all of the organizations in our city.
Yeah, you can probably
Yeah, no,
consider
Anarch-
that Anarch is cool enough to get his own letters.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I think that he's working separately from Sevros.
He would have
Well-
probably told you if it was Sevros. Considering he pretty much just warned you, nothing would have stopped him to give you more information if he had any, other than, well, things that would affect him.
Mm-hmm. So,
Huh.
are there any other organizations that would do things like this in this city? Like, do we have to worry about sleeping tonight?
I guess you can roll knowledge history.
I'm gonna roll 2. Oh, I got a nat 20. That's a great way to start the session.
That is a great way to start the
Yeah, I
session.
gotta pass
As my
these
die
nat
continues
20s
to
now.
roll.
Oh my god. 24.
17.
13. Zovril?
5.
That makes sense. That fits.
I flew too close to the sun last session.
Yeah. Yeah, your wax wings, they're not there anymore. Yeah, with 24 and 17, I mean, both of you are not, I would say, natives of Carinthia. Funny enough, the one that is, I have no idea.
We've done our homework.
Obviously, there are plenty of like thugs and small bands and like thieves groups and things like that, but you can probably you understand that none of them is probably bold enough to attack you on strangers' ground, on guild ground. The guild house is well known in town, and most of these groups that you know of are mostly like small time, like thieves or things like that. So you should be able to sleep on your
Okay.
your best. Sure, obviously you can always try to put alarms and things like that, but at this point it's up to you.
Okay. I probably won't have to.
Yeah. What's funny is that I actually realized I can cast or ritually cast alarm, so
Problem solved.
Poppy's like, I've been using spell slots this
I was supposed to say,
entire
I thought
time.
wizards could do it without having to prepare it.
Oh, well, I forgot that I had alarm as like
Oh, gotcha.
an option.
Anarch's people were, I would say, bold enough to attack you on guild ground,
Mhm.
but very few are this bold.
And they better not be bold after we just took out 2 freaking guilds after them coming after us.
They're kind of on your side now, so I guess it's all
Yeah.
fine.
Good.
That's
For
how you
now.
make friends. By almost dying. So, anything else you want to do on this day, or say to Jacob?
Yeah, before we go, Zovril would just bring up it's not as big of a deal as everything else we've brought up, but when we were in Thessos, they have erected a statue for the saviors of Thessos, and it doesn't give any credit at all to the stranger, and it only gives credit to 4 of the people that were there. One of them being myself. It's also bad art, which is its own crime. But
You would hate the person who made them, Jacob.
yeah, she's also a horrible person. But we've tried talking to her between the 3 of us I think twice now,
Mhm.
and she's not willing to budge at all about this. And the amount of attention that I received in the city, I think it might be good for the guild if you maybe could reach out to somebody in Thessos if you know somebody there, somebody higher ranking that could get the stranger's name on it and give proper credit. Might give you, I don't know, just help get the stranger's name out there a little bit more. It gave me way more attention than I ever wanted while we were there. So, seems like good and free advertising if you were able to get proper
No.
recognition on that.
Who is this artist? Who's this?
Name was Andromeda. On a separate note, if you have any information you could get on her to take her down, maybe. I'm not really sure exactly what it is you do, but she's
I will ask you
horrible.
sincerely. Do you think that this piece of art and this person are detrimental to the guild's name?
Well, I think that the biggest thing is that the name The Strangers isn't being recognized. And we tried to ask her to put the name on there, but she kind of just shrugged us off. So think about all of the jobs the guild house might get if more people knew that the strangers were the ones who actually saved Thessos.
Yeah, it might not actively be hurting the guild, but the potential work that you could be getting would be I would say a significant boost. Even there was a baron that we met at the party. We went to a masquerade, and he, I'll find his name eventually. But he was even asking. He had heard about the strangers, but he'd also heard about the saviors of Thessos, and I feel like getting the name out there. I mean, he was actually trying to look to hire us, including the saviors of Thessos, in everything. But yeah, it just seems like it would be said free advertising, and it's been pretty well received by the people of Thessos. So it seems like it only stand to give the guild more work.
All right, I'll send someone from the brokers tomorrow. We'll look into this, and we'll make sure that this absurdity is changed. How does that sound?
Maybe try to get the city to get a new artist. That artist was awful. Like, even her art wasn't good.
But I haven't seen them myself, and I'm not a very good of the eyes. That makes sense. But yes, I'll look into this,
Thanks.
and we'll make sure that this awful woman is not touching our name again.
Thank you, Jacob.
Well, thank you for telling me. The last thing I want while I'm occupying this chair is to make sure. The last thing I want is our name to be just put down, rolled into the mud. So whatever it takes, I'll make sure that Tezos knows our name. Good?
Yeah.
Great. On this, maybe you should relax a little. I'll be honest, you do look like shit.
Well,
Thank you.
Thanks.
we'll take your advice.
Maybe
Enjoy your
take a
wine.
shower or something, because yes, even though it doesn't look like it, you can reek of blood slightly.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Jacob.
Always a pleasure to see you, and I'm not stuck with a pile of documents on my in my office. Oh, and if you do want to taste this one, I'll be opening a bottle tonight, so you're all welcome to partake.
I'll be back after I take a shower.
Great. Oui. Bonne fin de journée, as we say.
Ciao, bye.
So what's next?
Showering, obviously.
We need to have a full scene
No.
of all of us cleaning up.
Then we do a
Before I
shopping
bathe, I'm gonna go to the-
session.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I bathe,
Welcome
I'm gonna
to
go to
our-
the greenhouse.
Welcome to our fans. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with just going to the next day. We can say that, like, maybe we try some of the wine. I don't really think that Arastelle cares too much about it right now.
Oh, he was just offering.
Yeah. Poppy said she wanted to go.
Yeah,
but I don't
Poppy will
think
come back
Arastelle
after
will.
showering, try it out, but it's nothing that needs to be.
No.
Yeah.
And you were saying, Zovril, sorry?
Oh, before I bathed, I was gonna go do a little tending of the greenhouse and then get dirty before. Yeah,
Smart.
go shower.
Smartest man in the group. The only man in the group, actually.
It's true.
So by default, yes.
Alright, so yeah. You just take the rest of the day off. Relax, shower, tend to your hobbies. The wine is actually very good if Poppy's fond of wine. Sorry. It's a great one. Like these 12 bottles, they're probably very expensive.
Perfect. It's a great way to pay our employees.
Your boss, you mean?
Our employees.
On to the next day. I assume you all meet together the next day. Probably maybe in the greenhouse if you want to be alone, or in the sort of commune bar area of the guild if you don't care. It's up to you. But yeah, I assume you'll be meeting together to plan what's ahead.
Yeah.
Poppy, I'm really nervous about going to see him.
I don't know if it's a good idea to go there. Do you think a lord would get his own hands dirty, especially with how old he is?
I don't think so, but he probably has, like, soldiers on his property.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has somebody there protecting. And worst case scenario is if somehow he got the idea that we would go visit. He could have, I don't know if he's connected to anybody with Eclipse or even just the Farhaven League, having even worse people there than just guards. Plus, I don't really know about fighting our way out of that warehouse for the Black Cloaks and making a mess there. Most people aren't going to care too much. Gonna be pretty hard to spin it positively for us, even with the document, if we have to blast our way out of his home.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. We could send him a letter instead and ask to meet in public.
I think we should meet with him in public, yes. I want.
So he only gave us, like, they didn't have our name or anything like that, so he may not know us personally. So if we send, but we can't send him a letter as the strangers, huh? Because Jacob asked us not to.
No.
So we can't use that. Okay. Well, that makes things hard.
I mean, at that point, we don't even want a paper trail leading back to us necessarily.
We could use the piece of paper that Anar gave me and send it back to him with a meeting place.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Where do we want the meeting place, though?
Somewhere where a lot of people are.
What about the market in the center of town? It's usually busy enough that people don't really care what you're doing there or care to eavesdrop, but
Yeah,
busy enough that
Let's check to see if there's any restaurants with at least some like private seating, so we're able to openly communicate as well, but like still in the middle of like a restaurant. You know what I mean?
sure. Yeah. Because there are some questions that I want to ask, and he probably won't answer them unless no one else is listening.
Right. We can warn Jacob that we're doing this so that way he knows. Maybe some other guild members could be out and about, like around the area, just kind of waiting just in case. This is a good plan. I like this. This feels more comfortable. Instead of walking into his, like, you know, home and lair, so to speak.
His evil den.
His evil den, yes. That's what he has.
The guy just has like
Okay.
a four-room apartment, middle of the city.
We know that's not or that's a lie.
But
So-
it is a lie.
Yeah.
Let's split up. No, bad idea. Never split up in this moment. Hold on a second. This could become a horror game. Let's all go together to find a restaurant. Put a reservation down for another day. Tell Jacob the day and time and send a letter from one of us. And unless anything happens between them, we'll be able to just fast forward to that, I think.
yeah, we should
Thoughts?
definitely scout it out a little bit before he has a chance to know where it is. Make
Mhm.
sure we pick a place that, if for some reason we need to, we can get out of or
Mhm.
get away from.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, no, I don't have anything that lets me just kind of. I don't know Misty Step or anything like that, so I won't be able to just kind of blip out. I don't think,
Flip out of where?
like from like the restaurant out. So like if we had a window, we could see outside, just like teleport out. But I don't have any ability like that, like you do.
I can do it for you.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As long as you don't try to fight it.
Oh, well, yeah, no. That's no worries. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can find a restaurant that has a private space and at least has some way of us like seeing outside, maybe like from like a second floor, so we're able to kind of get out of there in a moment's notice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And I think that's
So
what we'll do today.
just to recap, your goal is to have Jacob send a letter to him inviting him to like what meeting, a business meeting or something, or
Yeah, it's a restaurant at a given time, an appointment basically. And the letter is literally the contract of our life for a life thing.
okay.
And basically like say something like, we know we want to meet here and the exact time.
Right. Without the stranger's name being associated with it.
Yes.
All right. So I guess for the rest of the day, you go around town. You try to find a place, or maybe you already know some places that would be big enough, popular enough, so that nobody would try anything during daytime, I assume.
Yes.
That is, has enough space so that trying to leave is actually an option.
Yes.
Mhm.
And having like maybe a private room within the restaurant space so that we can have a private conversation.
Okay. Right. So yeah, I guess for the rest of the day, this would be what you do. Jacob can, I guess, write a sort of invitation letter without putting any name or anything of the sort on it. Have a broker deliver it, somewhat anonymously. Kind of is their shtick.
Mm-hmm.
And in the same letter, you want the parchment piece of the eclipse to be in there, so that he understands that. I
What
would
the
assume,
meaning
yeah,
of
so
this.
that he knows the reason of the meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. No names, obviously, also.
no names.
Okay. All right. So you do this for the rest of the day, and you get a return from Jacob telling you that this has been sent. He's waiting for. Actually, do you have a date in mind, like the next day or something for this meeting?
Yeah.
Probably like within 2 days.
Okay.
2 days? Really?
Probably.
Because you
I mean,
won't
it's-
have any return. This means that whatever information you give him is like
I think he
Everything's there.
needs to make it next. Like, I even think
Okay.
next day is too long because he can make plans within the time period that we're giving him that could
Sure.
be like
Fair enough.
terrible for us. So, like,
as quick
I
as
think
Jacob can get it there, then it would be within how much time he's able to get the letter to him, basically. So, if possible, by the same day. If not,
Yeah.
then the next morning.
yeah.
okay. Brunch will make more sense.
Yeah.
Obviously the same day. The mimosas are back. Obviously the same day will be a little too close for anyone, especially considering the issue at hand. Well, he's not gonna go in there blind. So yeah, you ask for the next day around like probably 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something like that. You pick the place. During this day, anything else you want to do during the first day?
As long as we scouted out the restaurant enough to just have a good idea of comings and goings for it, then
Good.
if anybody else has anything they want to do.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And
I guess like in the meantime, in downtime, Arastelle would be getting ready for the trip to Strixhaven, because she wants to leave as soon as possible after this exchange.
oh, talking about that. I assume you'll be bringing people with you.
So, is Netflix coming with us? Wait, talking about to Strixhaven?
Yeah.
I guess Arastelle would mention it to Nephilim and ask if she'd like to go with. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Just want to make sure if wanted to know if she was included or not.
Nephilim?
yeah.
She can come if she wants.
Well, obviously she don't want to be in Tezos again, so I don't think staying in Carantir alone is also.
Sure, yeah.
But it's up to you.
completely
That's why I
fine.
ask.
No, yeah, I would always want Nephilim around.
Perfect.
She's
So
not going to the brunch though.
understandable.
Mhm.
So for the rest of the day, you scout the place. You prepare things as your plan is to scoot out, go to Strixhaven as soon as possible once this is done.
Mhm.
Good. So rest of the day goes well. You don't get attacked in the streets or anything of the sort. You get news from Jacob about how he did speak with some people in the guard. They went to the warehouse. They did find the tied up guy.
Mhm.
Good.
According to Jacob, he didn't look so. From what he know, the guy didn't look so well. Probably maybe not eating, drinking for about a day is not the best, but not the Jacob's
fine.
problem. So everything's in the end of the guards. He also read your documents, and everything that was guard corruption related he gave to his contact.
Okay.
So it's in their end to figure things out from there on this for the guard.
Cool.
So skip to the next morning.
Sure.
How do you want to tackle this? You want
Um,
to just stay there, wait inside for them to come,
Yes.
or
I think we'll
Yes.
already be there, yeah.
Yeah, we would probably I would want to be there like when the restaurant opens and just stay there the entire time.
Mimosas in hand.
I'm not gonna drink mimosa. Are you kidding me? Get drunk right
A
before this meeting?
single mimosa is kind of
it's good for the
hurt us.
stress. What do you
Never just a single
mean?
mimosa.
Terrible idea.
Yeah,
You
just
guys
Just a little.
You're like lesser restoration. It's gonna be fine.
yeah. I don't see any issue with that.
You would need a healer for that.
I
Well,
think Poppy
well.
also has lesser restoration.
I think I'm able to. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm
too.
curious, Ethan. You have to pick Zovril's spell every day. Could you maybe go around your spell list for us? I'm curious. That's all.
Sure. I have a whole bunch of cantrips, and then I have Bane Bless, Cure Wounds, False Life, Healing Words, Speak with Animals, Gentle Repose, Lesser Restoration, Rave Enfeeblement, Spiritual Weapon, Wither and Bloom, Zone of Truth, my Hammer Storm from the Hammer, Revivify, Sending, Guardian, Vampiric Touch.
See, you have healing
Sending
word.
too, nice.
Yeah, you have healing word. It's fine. all you need. That's a healer right there. One
Well, yeah,
bonus
he
action
just likes to
spell.
pretend like he's not a healer.
Yeah.
Stuff in the
Was Jacob able to scrounge up a few spare people from the guild to be standing out in the market area as well, just in case if things go bad, for them to react to other guards, basically.
Good question.
Insert generic NPCs.
Good question and good roll. He can probably muster at this time of day having Garrett.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's there.
Cool.
So your goal is to go in there, into your corner of the place, and wait for him.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I assume you're there quite early.
Right when the restaurant opens.
I feel so professional.
Good. So you go there early. You wait. You're being harassed by the barmaid, obviously, or the for drinks. How many mimosas do you want?
I'll just.
One for me.
There we go.
I'm just going to have an orange juice, please.
They're
that's
already
better.
prepared. Like there's no orange. There is just mimosas.
Wow.
They know what people want. People crave mimosas. No, obviously you can have normal stuff. You wait, and you wait. There are people there. There are people going to eat there. I mean, it's a restaurant. It's open. At some point, you see entering the place someone that does not fit that well with the rest of the folks there. A man, human, probably in his 60s, gray hair. He's in good shape. Like doesn't look like a lot of the nobles you've met kind of have this sad aging. Like usually they drink a little too much and it kind of affects their weight. This one still in okay shape. Has this sort of serious march. He's got a parade sword. Doesn't have an armor on. He's got like kind of good clothing, mostly dark. You can see the Far Avon wheel, the League's emblem on it, on its clothing, and he is accompanied by two person who also wear Far Haven armor. These guys wear armor. They have stud leather armor, and they can look around the room for a moment. People stay slightly silent as they walk past them. Probably the effect of having like armored people with you, I assume. Uh,
Hmm.
he. Do you wave at him? Do you?
I stare at him. He clearly knows us because like he has pictures of us.
Yeah.
Takes a moment, and at some point he stares at him. He stares at you as you stare back.
Yeah.
And he and his retinue walks toward you.
How many guards did you say there were?
2 of them.
2 of them. Okay.
Do we see any more outside or anything?
I guess you can roll perception.
Passive of 19.
And obviously you're not in a greenhouse, so you don't have like perfect vision outside, but there's a
Mhm.
window
Yeah.
closed, I would assume.
Yeah.
So how much you said?
19.
19. While they're coming in and Arastelle is like staring at them, I assume you're
Yeah.
just like making sure there's no one else. The place you're at, it has like a sort of mezzanine for the second floor, like a sort of like it goes around and you can see part of it. Like you look up, you make sure there's nobody else like looking at all of you. You look outside by the window. Outside you do spot someone that's wearing similar armor as the ones inside. That seems to be placed in a, like kind of like placed at a corner. Looks like he's doing nothing, doing something at the same time. You can spot a scout or.
Okay.
So this person doesn't attract too much attention, but at the same time doesn't fit too well.
I'll pass that along, Poppy. So,
Okay.
This person finally arrive at your table. Looks at all of you. May I sit?
Please.
He pulls his chair, sits in front of you. I assume you're probably all seated, like one next to each other, something like that.
Yeah. I imagine that like it's a table of, I guess, 6, and it's like a square table, so us
Yeah.
3 are.
3 on your side, alone on
Yeah.
his. His retinue is stayed up. One of them is looking at you. The other one is looking at the room.
Yeah.
He sits down, put his hands on the table. You can see he has multiple rings. From up close, his garments, his clothing, all looks of very good quality. And you can recognize that as much as his weapon is, looks like a parade blade. Parade? I think it's parade. Like a more like a decorative blade. It's an actual real blade that's in there. It has weight to it. Bold of you to have me move in this. He looks around. Place. But I am not one to refuse an invitation.
We wanted to talk with you.
I assume our mutual friends failed, if we're here.
Yes. They did.
This man has like, he has like this sort of like neutral stare as he looks at all 3 of you. He looks calm, doesn't look stressed. You know that he has a military background, and he looks the part. And his face, like he has a small beard, but clearly he has scars in his face. He's seen things. He's 60-something-year-old, but he could probably still do part of his job.
Yeah, Arastelle is just really cold towards him.
I'll be smiling.
Zovril's probably just keeping an eye on the other 2.
So may I inquire, what is this about?
Who gave you the contract?
believe you know by now. A group named the Eclipse.
Yes. Did you get it specifically from them?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Where?
I was sitting in front of my fire at home, reading a book. He has a small smile as he says that. The letters always come unannounced.
And you don't know where from.
What am I to gain to tell you? We're to bargain, are we not?
Hmm. I thought it was more of like a gamble on your part, and you lost that gamble. So then you kind of lost a little bit. So I figured you just tell us and just leave us alone.
I haven't lost a battle for 42 years, child.
Well, it kind of seems like you bet on the wrong group and you did lose.
Oh, maybe I did. That's a shame. They were useful. But as I said, I'm here to bargain. I'm always open ears. Only a fool
what do
would
you
just... Well, obviously, I want to satisfy the Eclipse. That will be my first thing, but I assume you will not let this happen.
No.
Would have suspected so. So, other than that, well, that's why I ask, what can you offer me? I do not know who you are or why the Eclipse wants you dead or whatever they want with you. All I know is that you're important to them. So,
what does the Farhaven League have to do with the Eclipse? And if nothing, what do you have to do with the Eclipse that you want to satisfy them so much for?
I hold them.
Oh.
As they say, a life for a life. They saved me once. I owe them more than I owe to anyone else in my life.
So if they were no longer an issue, then we would have given you that life, and then you wouldn't have to worry about us, right?
Have you seen me, child? I'm old. My life has already passed by. But yes, that would be correct. This would probably solve this issue.
That seems pretty easy then.
He kind of laugh at you as you say that. He just has this sort of just scoff. Well, if it was easy, I would have done it long ago. Wouldn't I?
Seems like we've always got one group or another who kind of hates us, and we seem to always make it out, so I'm not too worried about it.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Anne. So, if all you have to offer me is to try your best and destroy the Eclipse, would that be it?
I'm not sure what else we would have to offer that would be
Yeah.
useful to you.
Yeah, looking at you, you probably don't have the monetary means to help me out in either, nor the League. Well, I'm still intrigued. Who are you exactly to think that you can tackle this?
I don't think that matters.
It does matter to me. I've traveled all around town to meet you in this beautiful establishment. I assume we can at least take some time to talk and know each other. I have no desire to be further enemies with you. I'm just doing what I'm told. If you don't want to give me your names, you don't have to, obviously. I assume you know mine.
Well, we kind of figured you didn't know our names because normally people wouldn't attack us in this city if they knew our names.
Huh. Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess what has been done has been done. Aye. I'm so curious. You really think you can tackle these people?
I mean, we have no choice. But yes, that is what I plan to do.
We've
Yeah.
taken down work.
I think a lot, like 3 things that are about as bad or worse than this.
Good. Well, as I said, I was here to bargain, so I've got nothing to lose, actually, if you want to do this.
I think you have something to gain if we do this, actually.
So, I do not know where the Eclipse... Well, actually, I do not know who they are exactly. I do not know their real names, but I can tell you they are people. They exist. They are mortals. That makes sense. They have a lot of influence, but everything can be taken down. If the Fin League can be what it is today, I guess the Eclipse can be what it needs to be tomorrow. It's the only thing I can give you about them. You'll need to go west. You need to go to Dordrim.
We're in Tordrum.
There's this place called Torbelias. It is a small village, if it is even there today. And Torbelias, if you ask around, you'll probably find, I would call this their temple, or at least this is what I called it back then. It was a long time ago, but this is where they found me. They helped me out, lost on the battlefield, and this is where they saved me. With magic, I was back on my feet in a span of 2 days, and I was told that this is where the contract started. From there on, letters. That's it. So, that's the best I can offer you, and I hope it's enough.
It's at least a start.
Who gives the letters? Where do they come from?
I'm sure you will believe me if I say it's magic. I've never looked into it. No reason to. I just receive the letters. They always find me when time is due.
Okay.
Do they ever do things themselves when it comes into like getting hits on people, or do they usually hire other people always?
Well, they did save me. This I'm sure of.
Just say that. Right.
Are they going to care that you failed in completing the contract?
From what I understand, they send them to a lot of people. Which means that
Right.
some of them were a little more dangerous than others, which means that I never really... Well, I did what I could. But they always ask for more, so... And kids, I'll be honest with you. It's getting a little tiresome. I'm too old for this. And again, as I said, I've got nothing to lose. If you succeed, so be it. If you fail, my contract's done. Well, this contract is done at least. So it is indeed a
Exactly.
win-win.
You're with the Farhaven League, right?
I do.
Where do you get your supply of stardust?
You will raise an eyebrow as you say that. Very specific question. We do trade in a lot of different things. Why Stardust exactly?
It could probably help us in our fight against the eclipse, no?
He will look at you straight in the eye. I doubt it, truthfully.
And why is that?
Just looking at you kids, I'm very sure this is not your type of products.
You don't know anything about us.
Sometimes appearances is just enough. You ask a lot of questions. This
But
one
you
is
don't
also
have answers.
troublesome, though. What am I to gain?
I just told you what you gain. You would gain freedom from the eclipse.
The Farhaven League is not part of that.
But you are.
What exactly do you want to know?
Where is it? Where do you get it? You can't be making it in Gronthir.
Oh no. No, I'm not. I'm a part of Farhaven, but I have principles.
You did just say it would just be, if we were to deal with the eclipse, it would just be one of your contracts that would be dealt with. Is another one of them with the Farhaven League, which is why you're selling here?
Oh no. I mean, everyone needs a job, and Farhaven pays well.
Your
Okay.
military pension isn't enough?
No. No, it's not. I'll be honest with you. The crown should pay their soldiers more. Well, actually, we don't have a standing army per se anymore, so I guess it's not an issue for the crown. But no, you're correct. The army pension doesn't pay well. A man gotta do what a man's gotta do, and well, Farhaven pays much better. I'm aware that not everything we do is good, but we try to do our best. Anyway,
Where
things
is
are
it?
not looking good, so I just better make sure the next few years are the best of my life.
Where is the supply coming from to come to Gronthir?
Consider he thinks it all. Looks at its all of his rings. Can you do me I'll have his diplomacy check. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Hey, Pathfinder.
15.
15. Okay. Well, at this point, I guess it's better to speed things up. I will tell you if you tell me who you are. That's my only request. You either trust me on this one, or we can both leave each our ways and see what fate happens to you.
You only want to know just for curiosity?
Yes. You must understand that I've just lost some very good affiliates for the Strixhaven League.
My name is Arastelle.
And I'm Poppy.
And I'm Zovril.
See, it wasn't so hard. And you said you were part of a group, correct?
Yeah, the Saviors of Thessos.
Been a while since I went to Thessos, but I do know your name. You would point at Zovril. I believe you're in this mercenary guild, are you not?
Formerly.
Alright. So... good. So Arastelle, Zovril, Puppy. What you're looking for is a man called Godfrey. Lord Godfrey of House Locke. You need to go to Beaumont to find him. Beaumont is in Lancastille.
Am I familiar with that place?
With Beaumont?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big town in southern Lancastille. Everyone who looked at a map of Lancastille knows it's there. It's like the capital.
Did I know that was Beaumont before I made that a city in Paragon?
Maybe. Maybe
Because
not.
there's a Beaumont in Paragon
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Paragon and Lancastille are both like French-based, so they have a lot of
Yes.
similitudes, and they hate each other, obviously.
Where was the
Okay.
Baron from that wanted to hire us?
That was Buchesen, I think, right?
Yes, just east of there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay. So we have to choose east or west.
So let me just go over what he said. He said that we have to go find Lord Godfrey of House Locke in Beaumont, Lancastille. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
You will not be
And-
as friendly as I am. You may be aware that the Strixhaven League is living a decline right now. Robert is one of the head of the Strixhaven League.
I'm pretty sure that when we went to go rescue Nephile. That was in Lancastile, right?
It was also in Castile.
Was it in Beaumont?
It was not in Beaumont.
Okay. Do you have the place that was located?
Not at the moment. I will need to look
Okay.
through a bunch of notes.
Okay.
Actually, no. I don't think I need to look through too many notes. Give me a second.
Volksburg.
Yeah, I believe it's Volksburg.
Say that again?
Volksburg. Valksburg.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thanks.
You will not be as friendly as I am with you. His life work is slowly decaying since last winter.
What a shame.
What a shame. Let's just say that he's not gonna be as friendly as I am if you ask him questions like that.
Thank you for the warning.
No problem. Are we done here, or is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I'm done.
I don't think I have anything else.
I think we
Good.
have a good start.
You will stand up. Well, I hope to hear good news from you in the future.
Thank
And do not bother with the tab. I'll make sure that it's all paid for.
So kind.
Well, always do the best for the Firehaven League. So I wish you the best for the rest of the day,
Thank you.
and the best of luck with whatever your plans are in the future. The end for him, like, he looked obviously in like a sort of I don't really care mode, just going through the motion. He will place this chair back, and he will leave. You'll see him give some coins to the waitress on his way out.
As soon as he leaves the restaurant, I'm gonna like completely like collapse out of my like really hard shell and like just like start shaking my hands because like I was holding in a lot of emotions.
Poppy is gonna grow some mint in her hand and say, "Here, chew on this. It helps with the nerves."
Thank you. We actually got our answers.
Yeah. You handled that way better than I thought you would. When you started asking him, started a little nervous.
I can't believe that actually worked.
We just have to hope that he doesn't go and tell the people that we're going to be going to that we know that information now.
I feel like he should know better to be on our side than theirs, right?
I
It's a
think that
smart
maybe for the
decision.
eclipse he won't, because either way it's a win-win, but he's probably going to tell the Farhaven League maybe.
He didn't seem to know how that drug is made.
Right.
Agree.
But he did recognize Zovril, and Zovril
No,
being in the...
I agree. But
Right.
I'm just surprised that he seems a little detached from what Farhaven has been up to.
Yeah, I thought it was strange when he asked you why you were interested. Clearly doesn't know too much. At least not about the actual production.
Yeah. Can we just like stay here for a little bit longer? And
Sure.
then we can go.
Sure.
Maybe I'll have a mimosa now.
Poppy like slides one over that she's been holding.
Well, he did say he was paying, so he might as well.
After maybe 15-20 minutes of staying there, you are served with a very large amount of food that's been prepared for you.
I don't like that.
And
Except for poison.
the waitress tells you the old man that was with you, he paid for all of this, told us to make the best we could, and he I think in his word he asked me to tell you to cherish this meal as best you can, something like that. I hope you'll find this good. These are our specialties, so.
Thanks for the message.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of food and drinks if you want.
Hey, Zovril, can you detect like any poison?
For sure, casting detect poison into.
He thinks
We're going
that
to a
this is
restaurant.
he thinks that this is going to be our last good meal.
Well,
I don't think that you're wrong. I'm just not willing to risk it. So I'll cast detect poison and disease.
Beside the alcohol, there's no poison or disease in this food.
good.
For 10 minutes, so if they bring out anything else, however many courses.
When they bring out the cheese sticks, do you detect poison them?
It is poison or disease, so it doesn't necessarily have to be. Like, I think it would have worked at the masquerade on the fish.
Who wouldn't trust cheese sticks? Like, come on.
I would eat the cheese sticks.
There you go.
I don't know about yourself.
Everybody likes cheese sticks. That's how it works. So yeah, you get this meal. You got plenty of food for the rest of the day if you want. There's food for like 12.
Do they do to-go bags here, or do you guys know?
Call Garrett in.
You got a bag of
Send a
holding.
little message. Come on in, we got some food.
Oh yeah, you can message him. He will join in.
I assume if we look outside, we don't see, like, I don't see like the scout or anybody still hanging out.
Gone.
Okay.
Yeah, if you tell Garrett to come in, he will come in and be like, so, how'd it go? As he kind of like chomps and stuff.
I guess
You'll order a
it was
beer.
Successful.
Mhm.
I said, I guess you could say that we were successful.
Surprisingly better than I would have thought.
Way better than 2 days ago.
Good news.
I think that's something for us to learn. So, like, syndicate people are not going to talk and we should just fight. But people who are lords and of status will probably have a conversation with us at the very least.
I mean, a narc was smart enough to actually talk with me and Chase back then.
Right? Funnily enough, I see him more like a lord than I do a syndicate leader.
I couldn't
He has a
say.
different posture.
I'm a little bit curious. He was talking as though he didn't really have much time left. It's something about having bad news. I don't know. Obviously, it wasn't pertinent, but it seems kind of like he might have met with us because, like he said, he doesn't really have much to lose at this point.
He might be sick.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He is in his old age at this point, right? Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, he just sounded a little bit more definite than you would normally be. Just saying that he only had a few years left and bad news and stuff. Kind of more determined than just saying you don't have much time left in general.
Hmm.
I could be wrong. Maybe I was misreading it, but
Well, what's our next move then?
Can we finally start our trip north?
Yes, to Strix. Are we going to Strixhaven first, or are we stopping in Heavenfell?
Oh, yeah. I would rather slow travel. Yes, we would have to go through Heavenfell to get to Strixhaven.
I mean, are we making any stops in there, like to any of the, like either the, the one dude with the dust, or are we going to the Baron, or are we just kind of going straight up to Strixhaven?
Do you mean the one Baron of oh Lord, the name
Yeah,
escapes
from
me.
Buchessen?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was
He's
trying
a
to figure
little out
out.
of our way, and I
Right.
don't really have an interest in helping him personally.
Fair enough. Okay, so we're probably just gonna cut up. Are we going through the Grumlet, or are we going around it?
I think that we should go through Thessos and then up through. Oh, I don't want to go through Lancastile. Oh God. It seems like Farhaven has way more presence in Lancastile than other areas.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Are we gonna go through the Grumlet or Ostra? Into Apple Cult.
Both of those places are awful. The last time we traveled up to Strixhaven, we went through Apple Colt. It had its challenges.
Right.
I mean, would it be an issue going through there this time?
What was your question, Zovril?
Would it be an issue to travel there this time? The difficulties that you had? Like, could we avoid similar issues, or is that something that we might be careful of?
Well, one city just wanted to be bribed to let us go past them. And I think that it was the more safe city. So maybe we should just go through that place. Probably won't have too many issues because we were transporting something before that some group didn't want, or they did want, so they were trying to take it from us. We don't have it now.
Yeah, your issues passing through Apple Cult were due to the urn with supposedly Shira in it.
Mm-hmm.
So not having this, you shouldn't have any issue. I mean, the people that tried to stop you, well,
Yeah, but there was that whole city that like forced us to pay to enter, and then we could only be there for a day.
yeah, trying to remember trying to
I
find my
forget.
map
Was
actually.
that where the Twig and Berries Inn was, though?
No, that was north of the Twig and Berries
Ah,
Inn.
yeah.
We could return to the Twig and Berries Inn. Poppy would
We-
love that inn.
We
I've heard you guys
definitely
talk
should.
about it so much.
I haven't been talking about it. You're very lucky to talk about it.
I feel like Zovril would be very much. He would have talked about it a lot.
Okay.
I've heard other people talk about it.
Zovril wasn't there, I don't think.
Oh, that's true.
No, it
There
was.
was at least
It was
4
Hal. That was the
characters.
whole thing that happened there. That's why I'm
Yeah.
curious if we should go that way.
Yeah.
I believe the Twig and Berries was in Dunkold. I'm not 100% sure, and it was Farbridge that had
Yeah.
like pay tolls.
Yeah. That sounds about right. We can go with that. Yeah, let's just take that path. We can pay get through the tolls. At least it's safer path.
Sure.
So yeah, you'll be going through Tezos, through Turo, Astra, Apocol, Dravania, up north. This will not go through Lancastile. And yeah, that's like the direct way. That's that a lot of people take. If they don't go into Apocol, usually they pass through Lancastile as they don't want to pay the toll or have trouble in Apocol because this is not the best of places, as you have learned.
Yeah.
Okay, so you finish your meal. You don't have to pay anything. It was all paid by the Farhaven
kind
League
of
already. I guess you go back to the guild house.
Yeah, and report back to Jacob.
Okay. What do you tell Jacob? Just tell him it all went well.
Kind of said that we would destroy the eclipse. That's what I tell Jacob.
That's it. We'll destroy the eclipse. Do you have any plan, perchance?
Well, we're going to have to put this on hold for a moment. But they're located in Tordrum. I didn't quite get the city location.
Torbalis?
Torbalius.
Torbal.
No writing it down anymore.
No.
We don't go.
I'm
don't
gonna
get
write it
writing.
down. It's good. There you go.
Oh, I did not close up.
Yeah, you were told to go to not go, but the information
where
he can
they're
give you
located.
is that he was saved by people there, and he was nurtured back to health in a temple slightly north of Torbalius. But this was like 40 years ago, so can't really tell you more at this point.
Yeah. Maybe Jacob, that's something that you can investigate if you have someone available. If they even do have a temple.
I
located
do
there.
have people in Tordrim. I'll see what I can do. But if this is all information, maybe there's nothing more anymore there. We'll see. I'll keep you informed as soon as I know more.
That'd be helpful.
But as you know, my dislike of magic, this may take some time.
It's okay. We're gonna be going up to Strixhaven anyways, and we're not using magic to get up there, so
Good.
you got some good time left.
Got plenty of time then.
Mm-hmm.
And you're leaving soon?
As soon as possible, yes.
Does that mean today or tomorrow?
I prefer today.
I'm okay with. I packed yesterday.
That's quick.
Yeah.
That's very quick.
Wow.
Look, it will go up to you. Goes to Zovril first. He will like open his arms. Farewell embrace if you want.
Insight.
Do you detect poison?
No, protection from good and evil.
Yeah. He'll give him a hug, but he's like kind of a little confused. He hasn't been around Jacob enough to know, but he's like an awkward hug.
No,
Good old guy hug. Two
Yeah.
slaps in the back, then back off.
no. He's going full hug. No guy hug.
Oh wow.
He's hugging you.
Yeah, Zovril will return it. He's just gonna kind of like mirror what Jacob's giving. Like he doesn't want to like not give like a good enough hug, but also he's like still a little bit confused.
Yeah. He will I guess unclutch the hug. He'll like put his hand on both your shoulders, and just go, "I'll miss you, kids."
Poppy will
Is
give him
this
a hug
to
next.
Zovril, or is this
Yeah, to all of you, to all of
us?
you.
Oh,
Yeah, he will
okay.
hug all of you if you let him do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
You may bring trouble, but your old guild does. So at this point, I'm used to that. I assume you won't be back soon, and nobody knows
It'll
what the
take
future
time.
holds. So I wish you the best in your travels, and know that you'll always have a place in the guild. Well, actually, you may need to tell me beforehand, because if I do find some people, I may give them your quarters, because we're kind of lacking space, and
How are we lacking space?
I mean, if we try to expand, we'll need, I mean, that's optimization of rooms.
So I need to move all my stuff out of my room? I just finished setting it up.
Well, we'll make sure to put them in boxes if need be. I swear, these will be the last one we use if we do need them.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want you to feel like you're being kicked out.
We'll be back, sir.
Well, make sure to take your time. No.
We'll make
Enjoy
sure
the
that
wine.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it
we'll
will
make
all
sure-
goes well.
we'll keep you compensated if we bring back more trouble. So don't
Well,
worry.
I prefer if you don't bring back trouble. I'm trying to make sure that this guild is doing the good work without I don't know, facing demons and nightmares and things like that anymore. So
Do you know who we are?
I do understand that this is gonna be a long ride, but we'll do our best. Doing this we're doing this for your father. We're doing this for Copper, and we're doing this for Chess. So I just want to make sure that wherever they are and whatever happened in the future, they'll be proud of what we accomplish here, and know that I'm pretty sure they're all proud of you.
Thanks for everything, Jacob.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
And know that I am also proud of what you're accomplishing. So, I wish you the best of luck. So does the rest of the guild. Oh, and a parting gift. He will bring one of the bottle you brought him.
Oh,
I wouldn't let you go
Very
without
yummy.
one of these. Honestly, it's probably the best one you'll ever have, so make sure you take your time and you just enjoy the drink.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Put it in the bag of holding. All right.
So, if we don't meet again,
We'll meet again.
no, I
sir.
mean today. If we
Okay.
don't meet again till you depart, well, good luck and safe travels. And Godspeed.
Thank you.
Merci.
Bienvenue. Oh, you get it. You get the lingo. You're slowly getting there. I'm proud of you. If you're
getting
going to
help.
Lancastile, it could be very helpful. So they're all they're all how can I say this? They're sont pas mieux que des rats là-bas, mais don't. Anyway, you'll understand one day.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
He will tap
You-
like you one time in the back as you leave.
See you when we get back.
See you when you get back.
Are we taking horses or a cart?
Or both.
But well, both, yes. But like, are we each taking a horse, or are we taking horses in a cart?
I think a cart would probably be helpful, right?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah. Horses and a cart.
Good. horses in a cart. You can find this at the guild. This is not a problem.
Mhm.
Whatever you need before you leave, obviously, will be given out. It's not like they're gonna, considering your services, nobody's gonna say anything.
Right.
Unless you leave with like 10 horses. That's another story. But if you just want a cart and a horse, it'll be fine.
Mhm.
So you pack everything. You tell Priscilla and Nephilim,
Nephilim? Yep.
and once everything's packed, you're ready to go to Strixhaven.
Sweet.
Good.
Finally.
Finally, you now know about the eclipse, or at least maybe where to
I
find them.
cannot believe that we had such a good conversation with him. Holy cow.
No.
You know a little more about the Stardust,
Yeah.
and your goal right now is to go to Strixhaven to inquire about.
The thing that
Couple of
I
things.
want to research is probably going to try and find Lucille and ask about the blood ritual, because we suspect that it's that one guy's name. Help me
Our
out here.
Grimm's master, the
Yes.
blood guy.
Yes. Do you remember his name, Grim?
No.
He's one of the 7.
Yes.
Which is why we want to go to Lucille.
Is he really
Yes, he is.
one of the legendary heroes?
Not the
No.
legendary
Oh, the Fafa.
heroes.
Oh, okay,
he's
gotcha.
A council of. It's actually he changed it to Council of
That's
6 now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he.
what's his face?
He cut out Larkingdale.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Lucille, Anissa, he's Kenzar.
Kenzar.
Yeah, Kenzar.
Who are the other 3 then?
Purifier Zahir, Argdruid Fialonia, and Tinker Coxpat.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think we never really talked about Coxpat, but Purifier Zahir, I believe, was mentioned in Sorios with Chase.
One of them is at the Cataracts. I couldn't understand what names you just said, but one of them's
it's Zahir.
yeah,
Zahir is at the Cataract.
yeah.
And Fialonia, she was mentioned when you were learning about how to bring back Philibert, because they did this ritual on her
Wolf.
path. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's them.
Okay.
Also, I'm misremembering this, but I believe you wanted to go there maybe for Zovril's thingy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I
we
wanted
all.
to.
Yeah, Poppy
sorry.
wants to go there too because
I
of.
think we all have something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we do that, I would suggest that we take maybe a 15-minute break or something,
Yes, please.
and
Yeah.
we'll be back after that. Back from the break. I just thought about this. I just remembered that last session, you did find some items
Oh yeah.
in Corvus underground.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Did we?
Yeah, we found a
I-
ring and wedding
Oh,
ring and the sword.
I thought you said Corvus is underground. I was like, what?
Yeah, Corvus, the Black
Corvus.
Cloaks.
Yeah.
Corvus,
Got it.
sorry. So you did find 2 items. I would assume that you would have
Yes.
identified them at this point.
Yeah, I would have ritually casted identify.
Sure.
The rings and the sword, or the ring and the sword.
Yeah.
The ring and the
Okay.
sword.
Just
The wedding ring you found was just that. It was just a wedding ring in the box. You split the gold already, well, the platinums.
Yeah.
And as for the items, I'm just gonna put them in on Discord so we can take a look at them.
sure.
And there we go. So there's the blade. The blade does whatever you already pretty much knew what the blade was doing last session. Essentially, as a reaction, you can reduce damage taken from a spell attack, either on yourself or someone that's 5 feet away from you. If you reduce damage by 10 or more, you can store the spell's energy, and on your next attack, it will be cast. That's pretty much it at base level. Can be used twice per long rest.
Does it collect and maintain whether it's a nat 20 or not, or no?
It does not. No. You just recast it as it should. If it's a spell attack, so usually you have to hit with it. If you hit with your attack, it considers that you hit with the spell too. So it's just a lot of potential extra bonus damage. But it's base level, so
Okay.
if it's a first level spell that does 1d10, it's gonna do 1d10.
Okay. So even if somebody upcasts a guiding bolt,
Yeah.
you only do a level 1 back. Okay.
Exactly. It can also, if your spell attack has an AoE effect, take note that it will take this into account. Take note that if you do an AoE effect in melee range, it will most likely hit you back. So this is something to understand if this happens, that this is a thing.
Well, what about something like Burning Hands or Rhymes Binding Ice, where it originates from the spellcaster? So would it just go shoot forward if you're using it with the sword?
It will always be your target. That's like the point of origin of the spell.
But it will do the cone of attack, so others might get hit by it too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But take note of that.
Yeah.
Like AoEs can be problematic. But it's spell attack. Spell attacks requires a
It's
hit
very
roll.
helpful. Right.
So
Here's
you
my
cannot
question
take a
then.
fireball in, because a fireball doesn't require a spell attack.
Okay. Oh, okay. So spell attacks only.
Which is also
Those
good,
days.
because if you put a fireball in there, that will be tremendously bad for you if you hit with your weapon.
You just throw it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you just throw the weapon.
Yeah.
Javelin, right? Javelin style.
Yeah.
Throw it
Yeah,
into the wind.
that's
There you go.
that's the only way. So yeah,
Yeah.
and for the ring,
We don't really have someone that can use a long sword though.
I think.
that's a good call. I should write that
Actually-
it's a long sword.
Let me check real quick. I might actually be able to. I can. That's Poppy.
And
Cleric gives me longsword.
the ring, it's a one use. The next time you'll be put at 0 health or below. So the next time you would essentially go down, you don't go down. You have a free turn after the end of the current turn. And once the free turn is over, you go down. That's normal. It kind of gives you a sort of second win or a moment to play hero before you go down. This is a one-use effect, and the ring just cracks and die out once this happens.
If you use that free turn to heal yourself, what happens?
You go back to 0 health.
You do? Okay.
Yes. As written, once this free turn is over, your health is put to 0.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Gotcha.
can't do yourself, but at least you can do something. It's better than just going down. So it's literally just a free turn.
Okay.
Because like if you for example you were supposed to go next, well you'll just go twice. So you'll go once, be able to do whatever you want, go down, your turn, you're down. So essentially you just got a free turn. So that's
So
what
if you
happens.
take your turn, the next person puts you down in initiative. You go one more time in initiative right then and there.
Yes. If you
That's
just
cool.
played, you go down, you play again, and then you're down. So,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, it's literally a free turn, essentially.
That's fun.
You still go
I like it a
down.
lot,
Either-
yeah.
Are either of these attunement?
The ring is. Actually, yeah, the ring is. The short sword is not. Long sword. Sorry.
Sweet. Poppy will use it then if you guys are okay with that.
Use which one?
The sword.
You can use long swords.
Okay.
Poppy has longsword. Yep. The level 1 cleric dip gave that ability. Have I ever used it? No.
I didn't know that clerics had longsword. That's news to me.
Certain subclasses.
Order domain.
And to get our domain at level 1, I believe, so.
Yep.
This gives you this customization. And yeah, that's it for the items, so feel free to
Cool.
pick and
Was
choose.
Was the Black Blade cursed at all, or no?
No,
No. Okay.
just looks
That
cool.
you know of.
Would the identify tell us if it was
It
cursed?
doesn't.
It doesn't.
Unless, yeah.
I will. Ooh, I'll hold on to it. I'm gonna check. Hold on.
You'll pick it up with like oven mittens or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Well, we did literally pick it up and put it in the bag because we thought it was
Yeah.
gonna
You
be
have
attunement
to.
based.
You have to attune to it in
Yeah.
order to get.
But it doesn't
first.
require attunement.
Oh, it does require attunement. I thought you just said it didn't.
Oh,
No.
that's a good point. Yeah.
It does not. So you're.
It doesn't require attunement, so
I'm
maybe
not
it's not
lying.
cursed then.
It is not cursed.
Yeah.
Okay. Can
Or
you
is
take
it?
away the requires attunement in that item description then? Because you just added it after you said it didn't.
Oh, I miswrote, I guess.
Alright,
second.
add custom. Let's see. We gotta find
No attunement. There you go.
longsword.
There you go.
Who
Thank
wants
you.
to hold on to the ring?
I go down too much. It'll break immediately.
Zovril, you don't have enough room for it?
I mean, I can hang on to it, but I'm too many other things that I'm using.
I can
Actually,
hold on
thinking
to it, it's
about it,
fine.
yeah, let's change the ring. No attunement. I think it makes more sense.
Sweet.
Single use, no attunement. Okay.
I mean, it's a one-use ever item
Mm-hmm.
that may never see use. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, then I mean, if it doesn't require attunement, who wants it?
Everyone.
I will, since I'm getting the black.
Yeah, now
blade,
you can
I'm gonna
fight for
put
it.
My hat. Since I'm getting the
Um,
black blade, I don't want to put my name in.
I think that either Arastelle or Zovril would be a good candidate for this ring.
Yeah, I
You-
mean, Zovril is on the front lines, but Arastelle, I believe, has the lowest amount of health
I think she does, yes.
as a wizard.
I don't, because you're on the front lines, I don't mind you taking it. Well,
I
don't know,
think
it's tough.
I think Arastelle should have it.
Okay.
There's, I mean, I know that I'm usually on the front line, so it's not as big an issue. But if I'm not near anybody, there's a chance turn's
Yeah.
not as useful as yours.
Okay. I'll take it. I will take the ring.
Oh, no.
Although I do not know the way.
This is a Lord of the Ring reference, I believe.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Kua, can you?
Yeah,
cool.
can you tell
Hey,
us?
Kua, this is from Lord of the Rings.
So, back to Strixhaven, where there is no such thing as Lord of the Ring.
Do you mean Arcavios?
Yeah, back to Arcadia, sorry.
Mhm.
There's still no such thing as Lord of the Ring. This is why Kuru enjoyed these games. Does not feel like he's missing out.
Actually, Lord of the Rings is canon. I think Nutfillet brought it up, and there still said that the novels were great.
Yeah, the novels are great. It's obviously canon, so...
Oh,
Do you know if Poppy
Christ.
read Lord of the Rings?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Well, Poppy
Poppy
did miss
read?
out then. So, you packed everything. You picked a horse and a cart. And off to Strixhaven you went.
Mm-hmm.
Strixhaven is... I mean, it's not the place next door, obviously. On the top of my head, let me see. This will probably be... at least a week's worth of travel. On the road.
That makes sense.
So, off you go towards Strixhaven. Takes you a day and a half to get to Tezos. Nephilim still have a place there, so you got a place to stay for the night if need be. Also, she will probably pick some clothes and things like that, considering there's quite a hefty travel ongoing. You will go through the gates of Tezos, onward to the Oligarchy of Turo. Nothing problematic will happen on the way there. Where are you going through, Gromlet or Astra? Gromlet is a country, mining country. Astra is a barony of Ebenfell.
I thought that the Grumlet was more like mountainous.
Yes.
So I think that Astra would be the easier path,
Good.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes.
Good.
Yeah.
So you go through Astra,
Mm-hmm.
about halfway on your trip there, finding your way up to Applecote. I will ask all of you to roll me a survival check for the trek.
Right.
Ten.
Okay, I'm gonna go with inspiration.
Yeah, if you have for inspiration, why not?
Yeah, I got 12.
Just so I have a little rundown on where we are with inspirations. Who has inspiration right now?
I have
have one.
regular inspiration, none of
Yeah.
our extra ones.
You gave me inspiration for writing down Coteau de Bordeaux.
I did.
You did.
My God, what did I do? So you have an actual inspiration for that? Okay.
Yes.
Zovril,
And
no
I just used
inspiration.
my one.
I just used mine from this session's recap.
Okay, and Poppy, one inspiration.
One inspiration, one proper one, yeah.
Okay, so you both have proper inspiration.
Yes.
Arastelle, you just used your inspiration from last session,
Mm-hmm.
and Zovril, you used your recap inspiration. Okay, so just wanted to know where we were with that. Good.
He's keeping track now, guys. He never did that before.
Oh no, no! I just felt like it was something I should do, like taking notes of what your AC is and having like a post-it, so I don't always ask it, things like that.
But it's so funny when you ask what our AC is.
Are you sure it's fun?
Was it
Never
33
good
hit?
news.
Only when you ask what Flutter's AC is.
Yeah.
I mean, I still laugh when he said what it was Aristole's AC because it reminded me of what he kept asking what Flutter's AC was.
I never can quite remember.
Yeah, it's so funny.
On your way, by the way, what roll did you guys have?
12.
And
15.
12, 10, and 15. All right,
do you want any of us to roll for our respective NPCs that are traveling with us?
that will be a good idea. Yes.
Do you want us to roll for the person that's traveling? Like, do you want me to roll for?
Yeah, you can roll for
Priscilla.
Priscilla and
Okay.
like
Come
you
on,
can roll for
Nephile.
Nephile.
I believe in you.
I believe I just said 4 instead of 4.
She got an 8. I don't know if she has any
6.
modifiers.
I believe
I don't know
Zovril
how-
is Wisdom. And 6 for Priscilla.
Yeah, this is
Dang.
a rough start to the travels.
Well, obviously, while on the road, you could see that both of them were not, well, they were not road people. That makes sense. They were not that great at doing anything road related or camping or anything of the sort. Like starting a fire for Nephile was like probably the worst challenge she had in a month.
She knows Firebolt.
Yeah. Imagine.
Jesus.
Jesus. She's that bad, you see?
I guess so.
Other than that, I assume you have plenty of fun, so you could easily find food on the road. You do cross a lot of merchants going back and forth on these roads, so there's always possibility of just buying things off of them. So this is not like food is not an issue per se.
I would have brought food from Silk Meadow for the travels.
Other than that, while you were camping in Ostra, around the halfway mark of your travel,
In Ostra?
Yeah.
Is that really halfway? Or just halfway in Ostra itself?
I don't have a ruler on me, but I would assume that the Ostra
I
would
guess,
be a center
yeah.
point.
Yeah, I guess I see it now. Okay.
Maybe not the top of it, but part of it.
Okay.
Do you do any sort of magical tinkering, like alarms and things like that? While I assume you will from time to time camp and not just sleep in.
Since Arastelle can cast it ritually, Poppy would ask her to do it, so that way she doesn't have to use spell slots. But we could, yeah.
I feel like we would try to time it so that we didn't have to go camping. We're going past all towns and civilizations. We could just stop.
You can probably find taverns while inns.
On the way. And I don't know if we would necessarily do alarms, but I feel like we would have a watch, right?
While in a hen?
Yeah. God, there's so many people that want us dead.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Sure, last thing you would
I
want
guess
to do
alarms
is
would be fine.
last thing you wouldn't want to do is get killed in an inn like on the other side of the world. But yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. After just promising to Jacob to be coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
We can do alarms on each one of our doors. It's fine.
Good. During your travels, if you go through a lot of taverns and inns, you will obviously probably meet a bunch of different people. But nothing problematic would happen on your travels.
Huzzah! I was gonna say roll initiative.
Yeah.
Now you can roll initiative. Can you roll me another survival check for the rest of your trip
Oh
through
shit.
Applecolt and Ravania?
Poppy will be pink, Priscilla will be blue.
I got a 17.
Ooh.
And Nephile got a nat 20.
To match that energy, Priscilla also got a nat 20.
Let's
and
go.
There we go.
I got a 15.
23.
Easy peasy.
Okay, Zovril, just okay, whatever.
Come on.
Dude, that's like my one thing is nature.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, he's got a lot of wisdom. He's good. It's understandable.
So our last trek of the trip is exceptionally good, right?
Yeah, it is.
Everybody picks up all the, easy little camping tricks after the first couple days.
Yeah.
We're pros now.
Fewer
That was-
stops. You know what you're doing.
I had to have a scout leader, but we made it.
Can we do this so that if we have Nephile and Priscilla on trips with us, we don't have to do survival ever again because they just both got nat 20s?
No.
Damn.
The boat suddenly became very good at this.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Just trying to find something quick. It's such good rolls, so I'm just trying to find some tokens. Give me a second.
What the heck?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm pink. Okay. I was frozen.
Huh?
Welcome back. I didn't think that you were frozen.
Oh. Thought I was gonna have to go restart my internet. Cool. I might
Good.
freeze again.
You might freeze again? Oh no.
Okay.
going on?
Well, you haven't frozen yet.
Yeah, you're good. You have like 2 FPS, but you're good. You're moving just fine.
Yeah.
So on the second half of the trip, again, things go smoothly. I assume you'll be stopping at the Twigs and Berry Inn. Good.
Get some mimosas.
I think Arastelle is the only one who went there.
Mm-hmm.
Of us, yeah.
Okay. So as you're passing through Dunkeld, in Applecote, Arastelle brings you to this very charming, small tavern held by gnomes. That's called the Twig and Berries. There's this sign over the door, beautiful sign, all end painted, that depicts 2 berries and a twig, and
You're so funny.
all of the staff is just a bunch of gnomes. Do you tell them anything about the place, Arastelle?
Yeah, probably. That
What do you tell them?
it's that they like grow a lot of their own stuff, that it's like a spa, that they give like complimentary soap bars that they make at this place, and it smells wonderful. They have like a greenhouse.
The place looks like a very big greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Get a spa day?
They might have mimosas.
They sure do. Well, maybe they don't grow their own oranges.
Why wouldn't they grow their own oranges?
Climate.
Come on.
Come
Magic.
on.
Yeah, magic.
Magic. Oh yeah, you're right. Magic is a thing. Maybe they do
greenhouse.
grow their own oranges.
Yeah.
Freshly picked and pressed
Yeah.
to make your mimosa.
It's amazing.
But yeah, the place looks like a very big greenhouse. There's a lot of plants in there, a lot of different services. Place is beautiful. It smells great. It is very, very different from all the other, like, down the road taverns and inns you've went through in the past few days. Like, this is probably one of the most beautiful establishments you've been in. Also, side note, Dunkeld is known for being full of like thief guilds and mafias and things like that. I don't know if Arastelle told you, but these gnomes that work there, they're one of them.
No, because we didn't ever confirm that.
We just did.
You just did.
Arastelle would not say that because it was never
Yeah.
confirmed.
Fair enough. But yeah, all of this looks a little fishy in some ways. But yeah, beautiful place.
They're the ringleaders of the whole organization. That's why it's such a nice place.
Oh, yeah, they've got plenty of money to just invest
Can't we just
it all
have
here.
nice things, Grim?
Yeah, it is a nice thing. It is a nice place.
What do you guys think? Would Jacob potentially let us do this to the tavern? Because this is amazing.
It is
Business
relaxing
venture.
there.
Do we just go start up our own?
I
See
think
if they
we could
wanna-
just convert our greenhouse into it, because then, you know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness. I love
True.
that idea.
Right? Maybe we could ask Lanissa for some help. She might know how to do it.
Maybe
Yeah, let's do it.
we could have our own fresh mimosas.
As you
Zovril,
as you
send a
talk about
message to
mimosas,
Lanissa.
while in the doorway, you're greeted by a gnome, a small gnomish man, who approaches you and goes, "Howdy! How may I serve you today? A table for 5?
Yes, please.
Great. Is this your first time here? Never seen your faces before. I must say that you all look marvelous."
Thank you. It is my first time here.
He brings you to a table that's near the windows. You're offered QR codes for the menu because they're high tech.
We leave.
You leave. They have actual menus. So here are today's special. I'm pretty sure you found them interesting.
Hmm.
If there's anything, I go by the name Michelle, and just wave at me, and then I'll be at your table as soon as I can.
Awesome. Thank you.
Shall I order anything to drink first? Water?
Mimosa.
Mimosa. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nefele and
Agreed.
Priscilla will also agree. So mimosa for the table. All right. Well, I'll be back. And he leaves. The place is packed, by the way. A lot of people there. Very popular establishment.
Mm-hmm.
While you're waiting, Priscilla would ask. So, wedding to Strixhaven, right?
Yes. Yep.
We're looking. I'm sure we'll find plenty of information about about the prophecy there. Correct?
I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know who knows about it, quite frankly.
And do you think they'll accept our presents? I'm just asking because last time I went there, let's just say that, well, things didn't go so well, so.
Well, they probably don't want us doing time magic there. But I'm sure that they'll talk with us considering, like, our guild has, like, a really good relation with them. So, I don't see why they wouldn't.
Do you have a
Or-
past with Strixhaven?
Well, I did study there.
You studied at Strixhaven?
It was a long time ago, but I did. Actually,
So-
going there is very good for us, Puppy. There's there's probably anomalies there that we can deal with, so it's gonna be good for training.
Sure. You said that really just pushes the problem into the future, though, right? Like, they just kind of get moved?
Yeah, I guess we're at the point where we gotta do the moving again.
So, but that brings up another thing that I wanted to talk about. Is like, what if we asked them about doing research to like figure out a healthier way to manage those things, and like pitch the idea of potentially figuring out if it's possible to incorporate time magic into the currents instead, so it doesn't cause problems? Does that make sense? I don't know if that's even reasonable, feasible,
Well,
doable.
reasonable would be good, but I guess we'll need to ask them. I've heard they had a new oracle there, I believe. So maybe a change of mind, change of ways.
Maybe.
And sorry, Arastelle, I think I got you. So, you had a question?
No.
All right. You pretty much receive your mimosas at the same time, and 5 mimosas for the table. Enjoy your drinks.
Thank you.
These oranges are grown here, freshly made. Well, not made, but pressed at least. Sometime made with some magic, with a little touch of magic. Can make things grow in a matter of time. But don't tell the chef it's magic. He thinks it's all his.
Okay.
You know what you order?
I'll take the special.
Good pick. What about you, sir? You can go wild on this.
What about this salad here? I'd like one of those.
He
The
goes
large
around the
side.
table. Are you sure?
Yes. Should I not?
Oh no, it's very good. You don't have to worry about that, but it's let's just say that it's not our favorite pick. But you seem to know
Well-
what you're looking for, so salad it is.
Yeah, I'll stick with it.
I should go around for Priscilla and Nephilim and end up with Arastelle.
What is the special? Copy. What is the
It's
special?
right here. It's on the thing.
I can help you read if you need. I know that our gnomish hands can make things difficult to read from time to time, and we change the menu every day, so...
Can you just tell me what the special is?
Oh yeah. Well, it has a veggie soup. It's mostly chickpeas, to be very honest with you. It has some carrots in it, though. It's slightly spicy, if you don't mind. Other than that, the main course, it has salad. The same salad as Sir ordered, but it's a smaller portion. It's a side for this whole plate.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's mostly tofu. It's seared with a lot of tomato paste. And this one is very spicy, I must tell you.
Okay. What plate would you recommend?
Personally, I do prefer what we call the Dowager Special. Have you ever been to Dowager?
Once or twice.
Mhm.
Good. Well, have you ever eaten there? Their specialty is stew. Usually what they put in their stew is a lot of meat, some potatoes, some carrots, mostly like tubers kinda.
Oh, like a hunter's stew.
Yeah, pretty much. That's their specialty. They put a lot of these things they call them red leaves, I think. It looks like a flower, very beautiful. The problem is, well, it's beautiful, but it wilts quite fast. But it's very good in food. It can be crushed down into this sort of fine powder, and it gives this floral taste to everything. And they do use that a lot there. So if you don't mind this kind of taste, I can guide you through this. And instead of meat, usually we just add in more vegetables. So if you're looking for protein, you'll need to find something else.
Like tofu?
Yeah, that could be a thing, but I mean, there's nothing in the meal. But there are sides that you can order that some of them have.
Okay.
Would you try to try that?
Yeah.
Well, once to it is. Well, we'll be back with your order soon enough. And yeah, just take all the menu and leave.
I'm really
Oh.
surprised that you remembered it's a vegetarian establishment.
Oh, it was very hard actually to figure things out. I don't know anything about vegetarian food.
Yeah, it was
Especially in English.
You get an inspiration point, Grim.
I'm always inspired. Take note if you. By the way, I should have asked earlier. I see that you're drinking these quite fast. Should I always bring a new one once it's done?
No, I don't need that. I'm good with what I have.
Can we have a pitcher?
Yeah, sure. We can bring small barrels.
Perfect.
Barrels it is. And they'll leave.
Guys, we can't stay here all day.
We're at a spa. What do you said spa day?
But, like,
You said spa day.
figuratively speaking.
Yeah.
We've been on the road for so long, Arastelle. Please.
Definitely will go.
Been like
They have a spa.
Please, Arastelle. Please, 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 please.
Poppy, you're being a little bit dramatic.
Please.
Should we at least vote?
I like a vote idea.
We all deserve maybe a. I think we all deserve maybe a spa day.
Okay, we can vote.
I mean, look at the past few days, weeks. We brought Priscilla back.
Don't remind me.
A lot of bad things
Exactly why
happen.
We need a spa day.
I think maybe we should take this slowly and give ourselves some time to relax.
Let's vote.
All in favor of spa day, say aye. Aye.
Hi.
I don't know if Priscilla would.
Give it a second. Well. Priscilla will say, I could take a spa day. It's been ages. I mean, I died and came back. So, spa day could be great before I die again.
I thought Zovril was gonna say aye as well. I was mistaken.
We have other things that we have to do.
I understand that.
But you guys
It's also
won
good
the
to
vote.
rest. It's good to rest, Arastelle. We gotta let the stress relieve from ourselves sometimes.
There's spells for that.
I'm sure you need this, Arastelle, will say Priscilla. You seem a little tense.
All right, enjoy your spa day.
Are you coming with?
Definitely will grab you by the arm and go. You'll stay with us. You will also enjoy the spa day with us. And you will drink your mimosa, and we're all gonna have fun today. You deserve some fun.
Last time you said that it didn't turn out to be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Turn this round upside up.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
I understand what you mean, yes. Okay. Zovril.
I mean, do you guys have fun? I'm gonna see if I can get a tour of the greenhouses.
You don't want a spa day?
I bathed a few days ago.
So Zovril will also be part of the spa day.
You were okay with a barrel of mimosa? You're not gonna drink it while at a spa?
Yeah, why did you order a barrel?
Figured we could.
Oh, we're gonna
That's
pay
why I
for it.
thought you were
join
gonna.
us?
I mean, split between everybody. It's not that much.
As it says that, you see your waiter come back. He's got I don't have the English word for this. He's got a barrel on like a sort of apparatus so he can move it because the barrel is as big as him. It's an actual barrel that they filled up with all the ingredients.
Yeah.
There's like a paddle in it, like to row a boat, so you can steer the thing. And voila! And he can put this like close to the table. A barrel for Monsieur.
Perfect.
Obviously, there's a ladle in there that you can use to share with your friends. Your food will be there soon. Enjoy!
Thank you.
In my defense, I thought it was going to be a smaller barrel.
So did I.
Well, it's not
You
as
have
big
to
as a
drink
normal
all of
barrel,
that.
but it's clearly not like a small barrel. It is like the gnome could fit it in.
That's huge.
Wow, that's a lot more mimosa than I thought.
We don't have to drink all of it. It's fine.
No,
You have
we're
less
not.
for restoration prepared, right?
Yeah. It's kind of always ready to go.
Well, between the two of us, we should have enough for everybody. So
Right. We don't have to drink all of it, though, Zovril. We don't have to drink all of it.
I mean, I'd hate to waste money on it.
I don't think we need to drink all of it.
I mean, if we're just having a spa day, we have no time limit, really. We don't have to drink all of it now.
We could save it for the future.
Like,
Yeah.
take it on our travels?
Oh,
Yeah,
Is there any room in your bag of holding?
sure.
Ask Priscilla.
I mean, we also have a cart, right?
We do.
We can also bring it if they want to sell it.
There we go. We've got a barrel of mimosa. I wonder if we could make it a never-ending barrel of mimosa, kind of like that tomato soup flask that Chase had. Like, what if there was that, but for mimosas? Then every day could be a mimosa brunch day.
I think every day already is.
No, I don't have a mimosa every day.
I think we should bring this to Strixhaven and see what they can do. That should be our first priority when we get there. Bottomless, literally, mimosas.
My student, I think wouldn't be a good idea to develop an alcoholic problem here.
No.
But for former students,
You get your meals. You get everything you ordered.
Mm-hmm.
It is succulent.
Good.
How
Spicy.
much is this costing us is what I'm concerned about.
Oh, that is a very good thing to be concerned about. But it's a good thing to be concerned about after the spa day, obviously.
Oh my god. We're gonna run up a bill that we're gonna be in the debt of this tavern.
to be fair, we've eaten, well, some people have eaten there before, so can't be
It's
that
literally just
crazy.
Arastelle has eaten here before, and she did not have a barrel of mimosa.
I don't think they went for the
Right.
spa day.
Yeah, we didn't go for the spa day. We were there for an hour.
Right, but you're not gonna have food that's worth like 2 silver pieces and the spa day's 100 gold.
So before we have the spa day, we're gonna ask how much the spa day is
Sure.
per person.
Yeah, at some point the gnome will come back. Are you enjoying your meal?
Yes, it's
Mhm.
very good.
Everything all right? Not too spicy?
Oh, it's perfectly spicy.
Perfect. Marvelous. I'll tell the chef. He'll be more than happy. So, any dessert?
No, I can't. No.
I'm too full.
I must say these are not obviously homemade here, but we do know of a little boulangerie down the road.
No, we won't do any dessert. But we do want to know how much it is to have a day in the spa.
Oh, are you looking just for the, well, the full thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, because you've taken a meal here, the spa day is usually about 5 gold pieces per person.
Oh, okay.
Which is, to be very honest, I assume you are not from here. It is probably one of the best prices you'll have in this town.
Okay.
Okay. We'll talk it over then.
Great. And if you do want dessert, feel free to ask.
Of course.
And it'll go back.
5 gold pieces a person. That's only 25 plus our meal and drink.
Oh, we already voted. What do you?
Okay, good. I
at?
just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure you're okay with that. I'll pay for it. Okay, cool.
Oh, you're paying for everyone?
Yes. Yeah, I got it. You guys are indulging me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank
Mm.
you.
I'll wave over Michelle. Michelle, that's her name. I'll wave over Michelle, and I will say, we'll all take the spa day. Yes. How much is it with all of our food and drink?
She'll bring you like a sort of like small pad out. She'll
Did-
write.
Didn't she just say that the meal is included in the spa day? It's a full
No.
package?
No.
No, we got a
You had a discount price for the
on
spa day because of the
Oh, is
deal.
that what they said? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, should I split this?
Nope. Just all
So,
together.
all right. Well, that makes everything easier. If I count everything with the barrel of mimosa, that will go up to. In what currency do you want this?
Gold?
The standard?
Gold. Okay, so that's gonna be 132 gold, 5 silver, and 3 copper.
Can I
How
see
much
the
were the
breakdown?
dishes?
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah, she'll show you like the menu and count things, and yeah, the barrel of mimosa is obviously like the most expensive thing and all of that.
How much was the barrel of mimosa?
80 gold piece.
80 gold pieces for a barrel of mimosa?
That is insane.
That is insane. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna look at Zovril.
It's what? They grow the oranges here, they don't have to import it. Champagne isn't that expensive.
Did I inform you that they wear a cartel like gnomes?
I- Hey Zovril, wanna help out with the barrel of mimosa?
Oh man, would you look at that? I'm broke. No, I'll pay for the whole barrel.
Okay, I'll cover the rest of it then.
That is insane. I hope that Zovril never like just spontaneously buys something ever again.
So I'll pay the 52 gold and how many and 2 silver pieces you said?
5.
5 silver pieces. Okay. I'll just round it up to 55 gold as a tip for their hospitality.
Good.
And Zop will do 80 for the barrel of mimosa.
Worth.
Let me check.
That's great. That was an expensive barrel of mimosa. Is it the best mimosas? I'm a connoisseur of mimosas, you know?
It's true,
Like
it's true.
It
you could
is.
say that I'm a sommelier of mimosa.
You're a sommelier
if
of
that were such a thing.
mimosas.
Poppy's about to pick up the last name Mimosa. Poppy Mimosa.
I don't know if I actually have a last name for her, so that might work.
You don't have a last
I
name for
know.
Poppy.
You're
Yeah.
right, I don't.
So funny.
Is it the best mimosa I've ever had?
It is the best mimosa you've ever had.
Worth it then, yes.
I don't know
I'll
if
say
it's
it
worth
is.
it. No.
You
I'm gonna
don't think
wheel
it's
it to
worth
the
it?
greenhouse with me while I'm taking the tour.
I
We're
mean-
not leaving any drop left in this barrel.
Right?
It was
We're
80
gonna
gold.
take it with us.
This barrel of mimosa. Give me a second. Just trying to see if this makes sense.
We're taking that barrel with us at that price.
Oh yeah, the barrel is included. If you want to keep the barrel.
Souvenir! Does it have their like iconography on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
It's a souvenir barrel.
it's stamped. It's stamped
Perfect.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I have that. Where is that?
There's room. This barrel is 74
Oh, yeah.
liter. of
34
mimosa.
liters.
Wow. That's crazy.
I feel like that's a very big leap from me asking for a pitcher.
Nearly 20 gallons? Oh my god.
It is a big leap. Yes, you can probably ask also for something to close it if you if you feel like bringing it.
Oh my
we're
god.
going to need to.
How many
I think
gallons
we're
did you
gonna-
say it was? Because I'm pretty sure
How
a
many-
pitcher is like half a gallon.
I said
we asked
74
for-
liters, so that's 19.5
19 and a
gallons.
half. Damn. Yeah, that was a lot larger than we had wanted, but that's okay. We roll with it.
Yeah, this barrel is probably around like 175 pounds when full.
This is so much bigger than the size of the gnome.
The
Then
fuck?
I told you
said
the
that it was
gnome.
size of the gnome.
I told you the gnome would fit in it. Not that it
Oh
was
my
as big as it.
goodness! I think that all of us could fit in it.
Probably, yeah.
Jesus Christ! This isn't a pitcher.
This is not a pitcher. Actually, you
Yeah,
could use a pitcher to get some mimosa
What's
out of
the
it.
big? You said this is the small barrel. What's the big barrel?
Give me a second.
Now, I want to see them carrying it out to someone.
The big barrel will be like around 40 gallon. It's like a wine barrel kind of thing.
Wow.
A cask, more like it.
Yeah, so you kind of
Wow.
roll it.
Damn. Okay. Well, best 80 gold we've ever spent.
I don't think so. Okay.
As she goes through the rundown of all of this, she can see like your faces. I hope this will not sour the experience of the rest of your day.
Well, we're gonna enjoy it.
I wish you the best. I've booked an appointment for the next, well, in an hour at the spa. Your day will start with our massage therapist.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and well, I guess have fun drinking.
Do we have any? Does anyone have like Tensor's floating disc or something to carry this thing around for us?
I don't think I do have that spell now.
I don't think it could even lift that thing for us. I could reduce it. It only lasts for a minute, but it'd allow us to carry it around for a minute to get it from location to location.
We're gonna have to start selling it.
Bootleg.
Take over my rent. Sell it by the glass.
Saba puts his glasses on and starts just doing accounting to figure out how much each glass would have to cost to make money back.
I don't even want to think of the math of how many like glasses there are, like glassfuls of mimosas that would be.
You have to know how much like an 8-ounce glass fits into liters.
That's crazy.
As I said, there was like I think the English term is hand trolley. Like
Hand
kind
trolley,
of thing,
okay.
yeah, but yeah, like it has 2 wheels made out of metal. You can put things on
Sure.
it. You just
Oh
If
yeah,
it's
you're
two
talking like a.
wheels, be a wheelbarrow. Then.
no, I mean
It's like no, it's the thing that's standing straight up, and you gotta kick out the underneath part of it. And it's for
Yeah.
like a moving trolley, basically.
Oh.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this thing. If you look on,
Yeah, I'm familiar with what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I didn't think that existed in this world though.
I mean, it's a pretty simple apparatus, so I assume this is something that exists.
Can
Fair
we
enough.
use that? Is that part
Oh
of
yeah,
the
it's part of the it's part of the
Okay,
barrel.
good.
I mean, it's barrels on this.
Perfect.
The gnome didn't bring this barrel by herself,
Good.
but obviously it's like gnome size. It's a little short, but yeah.
That's fine. It'll at least let us carry it everywhere. Zovril can.
Yeah, Zovril can take care of his barrel from now on.
Yeah.
If you think that I'm gonna let anything remain in this before we're done with it,
So make sure you mix it up frequently, because the alcohol will separate from the orange juice and float on top. So then we'll only have orange juice for a while, and then all of a sudden it'll just be all liquor, and you won't feel good.
That's why there's like the old boat paddle in there.
Mm-hmm. It's also going to lose its carbonation eventually.
Yep. Gotta
have to
drink
buy
this
some
fast.
champagne to keep.
I guess we're gonna make some friends today.
I guess so.
I do have the spell Fast Friend. Just, I think that's from like one
Is
of the
the
weird
spell
books.
just producing a huge barrel of mimosa?
Oh, it's from Acquisitions Incorporated, and I don't even know what that is, but not sure why it's in this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess they're just charmed.
Probably.
That's funny.
So, done with your meal. You're not done with the mimosa, that's for sure. Yeah.
Arastelle gets pulled along on the spotting.
Oh yeah. Nephile like forces you along. It's a very standard spa day, so they do have outdoor bath, hot bath, like these sort of Japanese style.
Yeah, the
spring.
Springs,
the spring
yeah.
baths.
Yeah. Other than that, they have massage therapists. Will take care of all the back problems you may have, just so that you have a relaxing day.
The stress from the 80 gold.
Yeah, just so that you can make sure the stress from the 80 gold goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you have a very beautiful day. I believe it's pretty much. Yeah, it's probably around June at this point. So it's summertime. It's hot outside. It's a beautiful day. All of this is like behind their sort of greenhouse tavern. They have all of these installations there. There's not that many clients beside you. Maybe due to the price. Who knows? Take note, 5 gold is quite expensive.
Yes, 5 gold is
for
very expensive.
anybody else. So
You have to understand, I have so much money on me, it doesn't matter.
yeah, probably for you because you're a D&D
Right.
adventurer, but for the
Right.
common folk, yeah. Everyone you meet there are like obviously nobles, or they're people with way too much tattoos. So probably, and they don't look like friendliest kind of people.
Until they get offered a mimosa from the mimosa barrel.
You can always offer them a mimosa if you want to make friends with these people.
Of course, you never know when you might see them again.
Do you want to make a friend with these people? That is an actual question.
Not long-term friends, but we're offering mimosas to everybody.
You can roll. I guess you can roll. You can roll a persuasion check. Yeah.
Zovril?
Who?
You're not gonna roll Zovril?
As Zovril,
I mean,
you want to make friends?
Poppy's trying to make friends too.
You
Can
don't
both
have the
roll.
barrel, Poppy.
Help him with
I
the
just
barrel.
I
Have
just
a drink
imagine him
first.
always going around with his barrel.
Yeah.
He's on the massage table and the barrel is right there on the left.
This is very reminiscent of the town or the tavern in Thessos when Zovril got the drinks and approached the morning people.
How do you do, fellow kids?
that's what I ask everybody here. This time I have a barrel of liquor for them.
Hey, fellow kids.
You can roll persuasion, Zovril, please.
Do I get advantage for having a barrel of mimosas?
No.
Why not? What?
I feel
So
like
rude.
free alcohol for other people is like
All right. You get advantage for the barrel mimosas.
nice. It went from 10 to 11.
Nice. Way to
Doesn't
go,
change
Zovril.
anything.
Well, I mean,
Well,
It changed everything, Grim.
changes.
From
Yeah, it
average
changes
to
everything.
Slightly above average.
Exactly.
All right. You and Poppy go around.
If I'm
with the-
helping, then he has a 13 because that's help.
I thought you also rolled Poppy.
Did you roll? for
I was
Poppy?
never told I could roll, so
You can roll for it.
I think
I
you should
will.
roll for it.
I
It's your
will.
expertise.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's gonna be a 22.
Okay. You both go around with the barrel mimosa. First you meet some, obviously this kind of establishment. You meet a bunch of older women. Obviously nobles. They look like they're having a very good day and being offered free mimosa
Makes it even better.
by two young people, especially one such as Zovril. Very charismatic, I believe. They will accept your mimosa and they will offer you to sit with them and talk with them and have maybe get to know each other a little more. Would you accept?
If they're drinking mimosas, as long as they're having more than one, I guess, for a brief moment before we go off and get more people mimosas.
Sure. So you sit with them. It's two older women. One of them is called Cathy, and the other one is called Isabella. And yeah, they'll ask about your day and who, like your name, who are you, where you're from, and yeah, they look interested in knowing more, a little more about you and Poppy.
Yeah,
Big delete.
just give them a brief little rundown of just like very non-specific stuff.
You tell them your adventures.
Yeah.
Yes, I would leave it as that, as like non-specific. Maybe a couple stories of stuff that we've done, but like not like saving Thessos.
Did you know that he's the savior of Thessos?
Oh, you're from Silk Meadow?
Yeah, we're going on a journey.
Oh, you're far from home. A young
Yeah.
couple like you. Wow, that's a trek.
Oh no, I don't like guys. Thank you though.
Oh, well, that's so
We're
far.
friends. We're in a party together.
You can see that she's just like stumbling around on this, like she doesn't know really what to answer that. Okay. Well, to each his own, I guess. But
Exactly.
so
It leaves him open for anyone else.
so you're adventurers, like, and you said you're savior of Tezos.
Well, I didn't say that.
That's a town.
She's also a savior of Thessos, so
I am.
And like, what does that mean, really? Like,
Oh, like we were fighting like a really big like bad spirit, and we saved Thessos from being taken over.
by a spirit.
Yeah, like a demon. Scary.
What did it look like? Like, was it like
Oh,
scary, or?
remember, Poppy's been drinking. She minor illusions it in her hand.
It doesn't look like that scary.
But
I
it
mean-
was so cool at the same time.
Like, you defeated him? You,
That's why we're the saviors of Thessos.
like the two of you? Oh, that's
Well, there's like 9
that's
of us, but yeah,
nice. Wow. How much? How many? Sorry.
like 9 of us, yeah.
9. She'll take
The other
another
one's over
scoop
there,
out of
and
the
point over at Arastelle.
mimosa. And what
She-
brings you to what's bring you to Applecote? Like, what?
Just passing through.
Just passing through?
Yeah.
Where are you heading? I mean, sorry if I ask too much question, but like, we don't get to see like, interesting people every day, so.
Sure. Yeah, we're just going north a little bit. I think we're going up to Strixhaven. But yeah,
Are you going
but
to
if
the-
you want to see more of us,
Magic
most
school.
interesting people, yes, yeah, we're going up there real quick.
That is great. Have you ever went there before? Like, what does it look like?
I haven't, no, that's why we're going.
Oh, and what about you?
I actually went to school there.
Is it great?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty magical place. Have you ever read Harry Potter? It kind of looks like Hogwarts.
I don't read
And
much.
we're done with the stream.
I'll get a cease and desist by what is it? Warner Bros. I think.
This is not paid. We're good.
We're good. We're more than good.
I would much rather just have Lord of the Rings and Arcavios. Thank you very much.
Oh, I fully agree. I just couldn't think of Helm's Deep in time. Hogwarts was all that came to mind.
Wait, why Helm's Deep?
Helms Deep.
I was just looking, or Minas Tirith, sorry.
Have you
Oh!
seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I'm
Ethan?
pretty sure Ethan has never seen Lord of the
I
Rings.
just slipped up there for a second.
Ah yes, Lord of the Ring. That's the thing with like the dwarf named Willow. Is that the one?
Oh.
They're in outer space.
They're in outer space.
I'm sad.
Yes, Star Wars, correct. Return of the Jedi.
Um,
That's the one.
But
Oh.
yeah, it's a very big school. There's the different like colleges of study and quite a few students. I don't know. It was pretty interesting and fun experience for my youth. Seems weird calling it my youthful years, but it was a number
You
of
still
years
look
ago now.
young. You're still like. You're still a chap, young man. You should be. You look just fine. Zovril, savior of Thessos.
So
Yeah.
we
we're-
need to get some mimosas for other people.
But if you ever need help from any adventurers, reach out to the strangers.
I'm sure we will remember that if we ever need help of any adventuring guild. And before you leave, she will try to get close to Zovril's here, and she will whisper something in your ear. And yeah. So have a fun day, both of you.
You're not gonna actually say what she said out loud?
No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we will just leave, I assume. Especially because you said they're quite a bit older, correct?
Yeah, probably 10 to 15 year older than you. Like they're in their probably mid to late 30s, I'd say.
Gotcha. Yeah, when we walk out of the pool, I don't know, whatever we're in, yeah, Zarvel's gonna be super red, but just keep walking to somewhere else to give somebody else mimosas.
Good. Oh, and what about you, Poppy?
What about me?
Are you following him?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good. Um, definitely will stay with Arastelle.
Are you kidding me? I'm like, she's not staying with me. She's dragging Arastelle
Yeah,
along.
Exactly.
I think
Okay.
that's what he said.
Yeah, exactly what I
Oh,
said.
Okay.
Definitely will be with Arastelle.
Okay.
Yeah. As you folks go around, do your own thing. Priscilla will probably just go relax on her, like somewhere else by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And Neffa would be like, "You say it wasn't so bad?"
I guess it's fine.
And I'm repeating myself, but we don't get to relax often, so.
Definitely, if you saw what I saw when I looked at the blood ritual, I don't think that you would want to relax either.
See, I think it's the other way around. I think we should, with all the things that's happening us, you, group, I think we should cherish these moments more. I'm not saying we should do this all the time, even if that would be so great. But once in a while, it's not like we're passing through Apple Cult every day. It's my first time in Dunkeld, so it's not a bad place. I think we can give ourselves some time to relax and just appreciate.
It's hard to forget about the things that we actually have to accomplish, though.
We can go back to accomplishing them tomorrow. And we're on a 1-week trek to Strixhaven. Nothing has happened to us. We're getting away from these Eclipse people. I mean, right now we're not in any danger. It's time to just relax. Like right there. Oh, there we go.
I'm trying.
You get it. Just close your eyes, breathe, and let the gnomish man do his work. I assume you're both like on still with the master Sherpas.
Sure.
So it'll be just fine.
I hope so.
And I'm sure at Strixhaven we'll find more information about the ritual. I haven't seen it. You told me about it. I'm happy that. Well, I'm glad that I haven't seen it because I'm sorry that you had to see. You get what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
I hope we'll be able to stop that. Whatever it takes. It's for the best.
I think you know what I want to say right now, Nephilim.
Just say it.
We're not going to be able to get any of that accomplished while we're at the spa.
Didn't want you to say that. I thought you would be like, yeah, I can relax now. Not. We'll be out of here by the end of the day. We'll be relaxed. We'll all feel better. Zovril will be probably sick, I guess. I hope not.
Maybe.
He's been drinking a lot out of his barrel.
Please don't remind me. I'm worried about traveling the rest of the way.
He should be fine by tomorrow afternoon. Just gotta drink plenty of water and he'll be fine.
You
Also,
really know how to
isn't
make
he
me
like
feel
a
better, Nephilim.
isn't he like a priest or something? Like, can't he just like he flush this out of him or ask his god? I
Probably will. Yeah.
feel like it's a little like cheating.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe that's why he's doing it.
If he can cheat.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if I tried to like talk him out of it, just for fun?
You want him to get drunk and then not heal himself so that he's not hungover? Why would you do that?
I mean, that's part of the experience.
I don't know if the hangover is part of the experience that people like, Nephilim.
Yeah.
You do like being hungover?
That's a reminder. You live, you learn.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm just slightly jealous. I wish I could do that.
I mean, you can just ask him. I'm sure he'd be able to help you too.
Right. So I can drink with him.
Well,
And you should too. There we go. I knew you would have the answers.
How did you turn this around on me?
I mean, you offered the answer to the problem. Now we can all drink and relax and have a good night, and tomorrow we'll be on the road and ready to go. All thanks to Zovril and whatever god he's praying.
How did we get here?
What do you mean?
I don't know what just happened.
It's fine. Once we drink 2 or 3 more mimosas today, we'll get these questions out. Like, we won't remember them.
I feel tricked right now, Nephilim.
Maybe a little. Told you, just relax. It'll be fine.
Okay. I'll try.
No, you will. You go, girl. Zovril and Poppy.
Yeah.
So you just spoke with the 2 women.
Yep.
You saw one of them whisper something at Zovril before you left. They were kind of ignoring you once you've revealed a little more about you.
Told you.
What?
I don't like guys.
There needs to be a little bit more
I mean,
subtle
that was direct.
How are you supposed to tell someone who assumes that you're in a relationship and they'd be like, no, you guys are clearly in a relationship. You just cut that shit off immediately. Nah, I'm gay.
I guess so. You could have just like said we're just friends, but no.
No.
Poppy's
There's
not subtle.
no room for doubt.
Yeah.
Do you still go around making friends?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
We have so much to get rid of.
So much. We probably only got rid of maybe like a gallon and a half now.
You go around. I said there's not that many people.
You find Kathy and Isabella again.
We walk around. We meet.
Yeah, they go around in a circle. No.
Hey Zovril, what did she whisper to you?
Nothing really. Just yeah. She said she wanted to meet late.
Oh. Spicy. Are you gonna go?
No.
Oh. Okay. Hey, let's go talk to those guys over there. They got a lot of tattoos.
Yeah. Let's do it. Gotta get rid of more of these mimosas.
You head toward bunch of like tattooed guys that looks. They're not gnomes. They look rough. They have a lot of scars. They're in more kind of sauna area. There's a lot of steam going on. As you approach them, one of them stands up. He's probably like 6'2", 300 pound of muscles. Yeah, he just stands. He approaches Zovril and kind of stop him with his hand forward. Do you see anything? You're maybe like 2 or 3 meters from all the group, so.
We're just offering some mimosas to everybody because we bought a barrel and can't drink all of it by ourselves.
They all look at each other, slightly confused, obviously. And one of them just goes, "All right, bring this over." And
Let's go!
yeah, you just bring that over. It's gonna get odd though.
No, it's okay.
They all look at you as you bring it over and same guy goes, who the hell are you? Anyway.
Oh, I'm Poppy. Nice to meet you.
I'm Zovril. We're just, passing through.
Just a couple of strangers.
Alright. Offering free drinks. We all accept free drinks. That's
Exactly.
Well,
We're just here to
they
make
weren't
some
free for
friends.
somebody.
Yeah, we
also
paid for them.
the mimosas here are tremendous.
They're
That's
so
what we're
good.
saying.
Yeah.
What are you
man.
guys? Who are you guys?
You can call me Connor. We're the Olsen boys.
Where are you guys from?
Alston.
Also, oh, I thought you said something else. Sorry. Gotcha.
No, we're the Alston boys. We're from Alston. By the way, there is no Alston on the map, so it's probably somewhere in town.
Oh, gotcha. So you're like from around here then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
cool.
assume you're not from around here if you don't know us.
No.
Nope.
Should we know you?
You should.
Well, tell us.
There's
more.
like a small silence that says that.
Tell us more.
Well, sure thing. And he kind of just leans forward as you lean forward.
Yeah, like.
So you're not from here, passing through, correct?
Yeah.
Hmm. By the accent, I can tell you're not from here. You're from not Turo.
Mm-mm.
Probably. What's this place called? Silk thingy.
Ooh, that is where I've been living lately, but it's not where I'm from.
Not from there. Maybe you look
Where
a
I'm
little too fairy. I don't know where fairy else from. What about you, boy?
I'm from Silk Meadow.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, makes sense. You really don't know about the Olsen.
No, we're not from here.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you this: do you know about the strangers?
Should I? I mean, aren't they strangers?
That's who we're a part of over where we're from in Silk Meadow.
One of the guys will say, "You're mercenaries, right?
Yeah, you do know
Yeah.
us.
You're adventurers or whatever."
Exactly.
Yeah, she actually is a savior of Thessos.
And so is he.
What is Thesos?
Oh, it's like a capital. No, it's not a capital. It's just a big city.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, they all looked at you. Oh, you saved a big city. That's good.
exactly. Yeah.
Great.
But
Good
like,
to know.
What should we know about you guys, though? Do
Well,
you
it
guys live around this
depends.
town?
I mean, you're not with the guards, aren't you?
No, we're mercenaries.
You swear? He will shake your hand. Good. He will do an insight check.
Sure. Do you want me to roll persuasion?
How? Since when do NPCs do insight?
I'm here for it. Do I roll persuasion against this, or?
Oh,
Did we just find Grimm's other campaign?
No. Always roll inside check. I just never tell you. No.
The gas.
I mean, legally, we would have to tell you if we were part of the guard, so you know that we're not.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did have some issues with the guard before that do not follow the laws themselves. At the same time, if you're just passing through, may not be aware that laws here are a little, how can I say this? They're more like, well, they're not really laws. Like, they're more like guidelines you can follow.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Makes sense.
So I didn't need to pay for all the mimosas.
He looks at the barrel. I would suggest you pay for the mimosas.
Oh, okay. So some
Okay.
rules are rules.
Yes. Actually, it's more like common sense. You don't
Right.
fuck around with the Twig and Berry gnomes.
A moment of like sobering up as adrenaline rushes through. Why? Like, I'm not going to, but like, humor me. Why?
He looks
I
at
don't-
you for a moment. Well, look at how beautiful this place is.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
It requires a lot of fertilizers, doesn't it?
Yeah. I guess. I thought magic could do that, though.
Oh, probably. Magic is expensive, friend. It's not for everyone. Not everyone has it.
Okay, you got me there. Okay.
So
Do they have a lot of animals or something?
they do have some. They're not
Okay.
known for that.
Oh.
Because you seem like you're not catching my drift here. If you still want to use your little wings and don't find yourself 6 feet underground fertilizing plants, maybe
Oh.
you should consider not fucking
Oh.
up with them.
After he says that, Zovril will lean over and whisper to Poppy loudly, I think he means killing people.
Yeah, I got that much now.
As good as the food is, not everything is, let's just say, lovely made here.
So they kind of run the town a little bit.
Let's just say that a bunch of us do.
Oh, okay. Are you guys part of the people that run the town?
We're not the mayor, but we do own our little place.
What are you guys known for then?
We are, well, we don't look the part, but we are bankers.
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 Okay. Cool. I don't know anything about banking.
Well, maybe it's best for you then.
Oh, okay.
The more you know about banking, the worse it gets.
Oh,
But if you ever need help to pay for this barrel of mimosa, you can always ask us.
oh,
We'll gladly make sure that it's paid for.
okay. Well, if you ever need help from mercenaries, you can reach out to the strangers.
Great, we'll take this. We'll take note of that. Do you just kill monsters, or...
Yeah, a lot of different types of monsters. We fought a wyvern, I believe. Was it a wyvern? Right?
Yeah.
Wyvern. We fought a demon. Those are like the big monsters, I think. Oh, we also fought this big salamander thing that was like as big as this entire spring. I wasn't there. I only heard about it from the group, but yeah.
maybe you're a little too expensive for a taste then.
I mean, we do small jobs too.
Good. So yeah, if you ever need banking help, just go to Alston Road and we'll make sure to help.
Okay. Sounds good. I hope you guys enjoyed the mimosas.
Sure will, and they all kind of cheers at you. Cheers!
Cheers. And then we'll head off to the next group. Making our lap around, trying to put the stranger's name out there. Zovril, I'm trying to help Copper out by getting the name of the strangers out on our travels, okay? That's one of his like big dreams. And
How
I heard him
Poppy
saying that
know
one
that?
night. I heard him saying that one night when he was talking with Chase. They didn't know that I could hear them as I was passing by. It sounded like a real heart-to-heart, so I didn't want to say anything. They didn't know I was awake.
So we need to talk about the strangers more than we are now.
Yes.
You guys are
Any
barely
opportunity-
talking about the strangers.
Any opportunity we get to put the stranger's name, good name out there, we need to do so.
You guys have not even mentioned that you literally saved the whole world. Like, forget about that. You literally saved the whole world.
That seems unbelievable, though.
That's also my mentality. Is no one's gonna believe that shit. I think a demon is a stretch as it is.
Saving a city seems pretty far-fetched for people just like wandering through your town that have a barrel of mimosas.
Can you imagine if a wandering traveler started talking about a flower that turned people into monsters and like
Honestly, if someone with a barrel of alcohol comes to me and start telling me about the end of the world, I'll probably be like, yeah, it makes sense. That computes.
It checks out, but
Yeah, it
not for
checks
the
out.
reasons that they want
No.
you to.
Also, at this point, I cast Luster Restoration on myself so I can keep going.
Good. For the interest of time, I will not be
Yeah,
role-playing
yes.
everyone in this place.
Right.
You go around, pass the word. You meet a bunch of different locals. Most of the people there seem to have loads of money, so it's mostly nobles or nobles' wives. You do see some nobles that have like guards with them, or people that clearly are some sort of not thieves, but like clearly mafia type people. More than just the guys from Alston Road. You meet guards, like literal city guards that are there also, partaking in the services
That's
that
wild.
are offered. You understand, like this city is like it's not run by law for sure.
Right.
It has its own set of rules and laws that is just understood by all of these criminals. Are they
all
really
the
criminals
nobles-
then? Who knows? Probably not.
Are the nobles like just from all over Heavenfell, basically, or just from this area?
From this area,
Okay,
mostly.
gotcha.
Other than that, at some point, Zovril, you'll have Nephele come to you and be like, I just learned something.
Yeah.
I just learned that you can stop us from having headaches when we drink too much. I believe
Yeah.
I was told it's called lesser restoration, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
How about you prepare a bunch of them for tomorrow?
Oh, we're already doing it.
Good.
Yeah.
Just make sure to do it tomorrow too,
We'll be fine.
so that we can hit the road and not feel bad.
Yeah, it seems like a good use of it. Sure.
Good.
Maybe
So
leaving it dawn.
if you don't mind, and she'll take the ladle and like pour herself some mimosa. Thank you for this. Thank you for the barrel, and I count on you tomorrow. And she will
course, be ready at
also
dawn.
fill a second glass, and so does Arastelle.
Yeah.
Hello.
No.
And she'll leave.
Oh, well. Yeah, I guess we'll just. I don't know.
Don't want you
was,
to feel like you're being used, but
I mean, there's worse things.
probably. Yeah.
Early 20s, using your magic to help your friends not have hangovers seems pretty amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would have been very helpful in my 20s, that's for sure. So yeah, she will go back to Arastelle and offer you a drink.
Yeah, I would take it.
I just spoke with Zovril. I made sure that tomorrow will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So drink to your heart's content.
I told you that he'd be okay with helping you.
No, helping us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Us. That's what I meant.
She will look at your glass. Us. Yes.
I haven't been getting rid of the drink by other means at all.
Just like throw it in the bush or something.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, when she's not looking, just whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
No, I haven't been doing that at all.
Insight check.
You're not there.
Well, we're making our round, so we'll be there eventually.
For the rest of the day, unless you have anything special you want to do or talk about with others, I assume you'll be going through this barrel of mimosa. Priscilla will also partake, and she was. I assume that on the road she still took a role as mentor and tried to help you out, learning how to stop these rifts and all of that. Even when slightly drunk, she will still try to do her job as mentor, which will lead nowhere, probably.
Oh, come on. We use the lesser restoration. Everyone's fine.
We should be perfectly fine.
Good. So lesser restoration it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, he's a cleric. Yeah, he had this prepared. He knew that it was gonna be needed.
But Poppy also has lesser
I
Oh,
also am able
yeah.
to use it.
Yeah.
As a
It's
sorcerer.
clockwork magic.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
The next day, you will be using lesser restoration to make sure that everything is smooth on the ride up north.
Mm-hmm.
You will be leaving Dunkeld, going through Farbridge, paying the toll. I don't quite remember how steep the toll was. I believe it was something like 5 gold.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Which is like expensive for everyone. I actually want to say it was like 2 gold, but that's still kind of expensive for a toll.
I remember it's not a toll for people that lives there.
Oh, I don't remember that at
It's a
all.
passing through toll. It's we don't want outsiders here kind of toll. Also, I don't know if you have the map of Apple Cult opened.
No.
Probably not. I'm gonna try to share that again. But Apple Cult has a major river passing through west from east to west, like,
I remember that, yeah.
and Farbridge is literally a bridge city built on this river. And if you want to go through the river, like past the river, there's not that many options. So
Why
if you
can't
want,
I find this map? Where is it?
It's in Arcavios's world building.
I'm looking and I still can't find it.
maybe it's
It's
not
further
in the
up.
building.
It's about halfway up.
No, it's not there. It's just
Yeah,
not
it's
there.
not here.
Apple?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
I'm looking
it's
at
it's
Apple.
a zoomed in map of Apple Cult with a different
yeah. Never mind.
barons.
I was looking at the Heavenfell
So yeah,
zoom in
Farbridge,
one.
which is in the middle of it. If you want to go past this river, there's not that many options. It's either Farbridge or you have to travel west to Falskirk. So
Mhm.
people usually just pay as they're passing through, mostly.
Yeah.
Usually it's merchants that pass through, so they're used to this. So yeah, you pay the toll. You can shoot
How
back.
much was it?
5 gold.
Okay, I'll pay for it.
You pass through Farbridge.
Mm-hmm.
Continue north through Dirvania, and you eventually arrive, right in front of the entrance of Strixhaven,
Mm-hmm.
which I'll be very honest, I don't remember the name of the small village. I'm
I
trying to
think
find.
you
Shoot.
had said it was Astoria,
Um,
but I can't remember.
Astoria Village, yes. So you arrive at Astoria Village. Right now it's pretty much the end of year at Strixhaven, so there's still students there. This small village, it's mostly small businesses. It's not that big of a place. A lot of the people that works there are students of Strixhaven, and this is where you will find an archgate that can lead you through the chasm that separates Strixhaven from Heavenfell onto the Strixhaven grounds. Which we will take, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Arastelle will feel pretty comfortable coming back and kind of excited to come back to Strixhaven.
You traverse up to Strixhaven, onto Strixhaven grounds. You get teleported to the Strixhaven main plaza,
Mm-hmm.
where there is a lot of students right now on this bright sunny day. And I would ask you to roll me a Constitution saving throw for Priscilla and for Neff.
Oh, okay. And I think Poppy has to also,
Yes,
right?
I've
also.
taken it with you before multiple times now.
You haven't done it for a full year.
Yeah, it's a
For
long.
like a couple months.
Acclimating to that is a long run.
No, I feel like I got 18 plus numbers.
I got a dirty 20. Priscilla got an 18.
Okay. You teleport using the currents there, the archways. You get to Strixhaven ground. You can both see that Nephile and Priscilla, well, they're still fine. They look more green than they were. They look
Yeah.
more pale than they were. And Nephile just goes, feel like my tummy's gonna die. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Zovril, can you use a restoration that? Is this a
Not if
side
it's the same
effect?
day.
It's like 2 days
It's not the
later.
same day,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like
Oh,
2 days
okay.
later. Is this a
Hmm.
side effect?
But yeah, that's how moving through the arches are. I'm sorry, I didn't warn you. It's for future reference. It's easier to go through them if you hold your nose.
Why?
I don't know. It just always helped.
All right. As you look around, Strixhaven ground, there's a lot of students. A lot of them seem to be curious as to who the hell are you. I mean, you're not students. You're not teachers. You arrived with a cart and a barrel on it full of mimosa. They don't know about
Oh,
that.
the mimosa's definitely been drank.
Yeah,
already, sir. It's a
with an empty barrel.
barrel.
They don't know about that anyway. But like, there's 5 of you. They don't know you. Never seen you probably.
Mhm.
As for the place, Strixhaven ground, very large plaza, a lot of trees, a lot of like benches so you can study, so you can read, so you can draw. Art is very important for Strixhaven. All around you, numerous different buildings, multi-story buildings. In front of you stands what is called the Biblioplex. Poppy, first time you see it, it is 4-story high, very large, dome-like structure that is known to all most of Strixhaven history and research and books that they have. You are surrounded by all of these buildings, these spires, and yeah, all over you, while there's behind you this small archway. If you look over you, there's this gigantic archway that goes, that is probably like 100 feet in the air and just goes like a semicircle over Strixhaven. Is pieces of stone gigantic. And there's also one over the Biblioplex. And
I can see why you like it here, Arastelle.
Welcome to Strixhaven, Poppy. What?
there's so much space.
There is a lot of space.
Wow.
You're gonna really like it here.
Well,
Alright.
I hope we're not gonna take this, and she points at like the archway, too often, because yeah. Other than that, this looks beautiful.
Hmm.
Can you show me where you live?
Oh yeah, that was in the dorm rooms. It might be taken, but I can show
Oh.
you the building.
And we can be here? They're not gonna.
Well, truthfully, I think we should go talk to the administration first. I've never spoken to the headmistress before, but I do know Lochiel. I know where his office is.
Do we need like guest passes or something like that?
Let's go ask.
And you will be asking next session,
Oh,
as I believe this is a
Figured.
good place to stop for the night.
unless
And it is getting late, unless. And I
Did
gotta go
somebody
drink some
redeem
mimosas
their
and go
hour?
to sleep. So.
no. You don't have lesser restoration, Grim.
Oh, I don't. I'm too old for drinking before on a Sunday night. So, as I said, I believe it's a good place to stop for the night. Again, I hope you had a lot of fun. People watching, if there's still
Of
people watching,
course.
I do hope you also had a lot of fun. And any word for the end?
Um,
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2
Yeah.
weeks.